Boo. Boo back to you. Boo back to you. What's up, Jelly? How are you? Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Hopefully you can hear me over the music. I tried to make sure it was good. Okay, I leave. Phone's dying. Okay, goodbye. Hi, bye. Just know I was here. Just for the beginning. That's all you get. Just for the beginning. All right, well, we are, hold up. Yep. All right, so we are jumping into something interesting. So I finally, this is gonna be strange. This is gonna go crazy. So I did get as you can probably tell by the stream, I am not opening my VCard. That'd be weird. I don't even know how I do that. But if you guys have knew from my last streams that I've done in the past, you guys know that I have how do I say it? Like VCards. So there's a special company, Gamersupps. So yeah, I drink, obviously, if you guys probably know them, especially if you're in the VTuber sphere, you definitely know who they are. But yeah, obviously, and most likely if you're in the VTubing sphere, you know what VCards are. And it's basically a TCG. It's like a trading card game. And it's filled with VTubers. And that's all that matters, right? It's just VTubers and VTubers alone. So yeah, that's the idea. There are other things outside of that. So Gamersupps does not only go with VTubers. So they have other things, other content creators that they are partnered with. And so there's plenty of those people as well. I know that they have a lot of people that a lot of people would know that are not VTubers, but specifically with VCard, most of it is based around VTubers. So you see like support cards and stuff like that that will be like the actual that will be like outside of VTubers, but obviously the majority of what you're going to see is the VTubers themselves and other things as well. So basically they got a bunch of artists so to do the art for the cards, and yeah, so we're going to be opening some boxes. I did get some boxes, which was nice, from the first edition. What's up, Yura? How are you? And basically, yeah, we'll be doing that. Last time I did this, I had, I think, only one box. And the old boxes used to have only 28 packs. And I think 10 or 12 cards in there. Maybe 10 cards. These packs, I think, still have 10 cards. But the boxes now have 32 packs instead of 28. So there's more packs to get through, and that stream I think was about a 2-hour stream, and that was one box. Because then I went to a convention and got more afterwards, where Gamersupps was, and they had, and I got 3 boxes there, and that was nice. That was cool. I loved it. Yeah, that stream took like 2 hours, and I have 4 boxes right now. So I have 4 boxes from VCard, and we're going to be opening them. And I did switch us over. So there's a few different things. VCard has its own special thing here, and let me actually get there. Okay. So we'll switch over. There we go. So as you guys can see, this is a VCard on like their online thing. Basically, these are the cards that I had from the last sessions that I did. All the different cards that I've gotten in the past. Holy tits, Batman! I know. There's a lot of cards that I've gotten so far. And basically, I have technically more cards than the 166 that it says. Technically, this is true. I only have 166. Yes, it is. It is a lot. But basically, there's about 244 separate types of cards. So that includes like regular cards and then holos. So there was one character that I look at because I think I had as most of the cards as I could. So the cards kind of come in 8s for the characters themselves. So the VTubers that you're going to see, as you can see the different ones, this is all from set 1. So we're going to see brand new things with the hand cam stream that we're going to do as well, since this is going to be a hand cam stream, but we will jump over to that. We'll be going back and forth between this and the hand cam as I open packs, and be, after I finish a pack, I'll be putting the cards in here just so I have a nice little collection that I don't have to go back and do later, because this took me so long, it's not even funny. Oh, that took way too long. But basically you have eights, and those are like the lowest, and then you have nines, and then you have tens. Now tens are always going to be what are called holographic or foil, and those are going to have like a shine to them, and you'll probably see it on stream as well. I'll try to make sure it's a little easier to see. So we have regular eights that don't have any hollow on them, or that are not foil, and then you have eights with our hollow, which have the foil. We have regular nines, and then we have hollow nines. Tens are always going to be hollow no matter what. So if we do get a 10, it's an instant hollow, so it always has the shine to it. And then if we happen to get a box topper, which we have to get a box topper. It's like obviously it's a box topper. So let me move out of my way. Wait, hold up. Let me move myself out of the way for a second real quick. This might be a more solid option to move myself. For now, we have Shoto in the bottom here. Pretty sure, well, you guys might know Shoto or not. I don't know. But yeah, so this is one of the box toppers I got from the last set, Rising Stars, which was the first one. I got Sky, and then I got actually 2 of Limu's. So 2 of the boxes I had Limu, one of the boxes had Shoto, and one of the boxes had Sky. So, move myself back over. But basically, that's what we're going to be doing. Giving ourselves the option to do that. So lots of different cards. We have our support cards, and obviously the game's kind of like any other game. Like you have your kind of like different types of things of how the games work. I'm just a collector. I don't play the game, and I could care less about selling and all that stuff. I just really like VTubers, and as a VTuber myself, I love to collect them. I love more merch about it, so I think this is really cool, and I just wanted to do this. And this is probably not going to be a crazy stream or anything. Obviously, it's not searching for anything. It's just I love VTubers, man. Why do you think I am one? So anyways, yeah. So we have different types of things. We have different, there's water types, grass types, fire types, lightning types, and our metal types at the bottom here, which I believe it's the same for the new set. So yeah, I love you, Uwu. You're a good bean. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll be adding new cards to the decks where we can, and that'll be it. So I think it's just dashboard. Okay, I have a pretty even distribution. I was about to say I definitely had more platinum. Sorry, not metal. Sorry, platinum. I was about to ask if there were hot guys. Yes, there are. Yeah, I mean, well, in the collection right now, I think Shoto is one, and I think that might. Oh, Aethel. Yeah, here's Aethel. Aethel's another one. Sayu, which you probably know him as Sino from Genshin. He's also what's his face in Zenless. Forgot his name. The dude with the drill, with the crazy hair. Yeah, but this is also Sayu VTuber, Alejandro Saab, whatever you may know him as. He's also Jing Yuan from Star Rail. Quinn Bennett, who I don't think Quinn's actually in the new set. And then Shoto, which we already saw his main card. Heavenly is also here as well, so Heavenly Father, he's here. All right, yeah, that's it. I'm like 99% sure. I don't think there's anybody else. And then obviously you have like Moist Critical. There's a lot of different people from, Smitty, Cyanide and Happiness. There's plenty of different like, homages to other people that are a part of, Gamersupps, but aren't specifically VTubers, which I also like as well. So, yes. Checklist. Oh my. Look at these. We have Numi, Amelie, Bao, Buff Pup, Camila, Code Miko, Chad, Kokui, Cottontail, Cyanide Happiness, Sayu. So it shows you basically like how many of them I have. So I have 3 out of 5 of Numi's cards, 3 out of 5 Amelie cards, 3 out of 5 Bao cards, Buff Pup, Camila, both of the Chad cards, 3 out of 5. Kokui, I just don't think I have her box topper. So yeah. Anyways, so different stuff that we can look at. Different. I don't create text because once again I could care less. And then collection. And then we're gonna look at the new set. As you can see, I don't have any. So we will be adding to the collection later. I'm here for twinks and other hot men. Well, you're here for a hot man, cause ain't no twink. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. All right, so next we're gonna have flashbang time. So buckle your seatbelts. Not like this hasn't happened before. I've done hand cam streams before, but we went a little bit lower accurate with the gloves on my VTuber. So we actually have gloves for my VTuber because my VTuber has what are they called? Fingerless gloves. Very easy to move around in. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have like almost borderline wore these like all day. And I just love it. So yeah, these are the sets. So yeah, I mean there's some cool stuff here. There's Numi and Bow. Well, Bow to the left and then Numi. Silver's on the right. That's Yoklush, and then Shy Lily on the front. Considering Shy Lily is the main VTuber that also started as well. I think I have the same keyboard. Yeah, I think this is just a Corsair. It's just a Corsair. Yeah, nothing special. I did want a mechanical one to an extent. But yeah, I do like Corsair's keyboards, so that's probably why. I also don't know if sharp tools are allowed on Twitch or YouTube, and the last thing I need in my life is to worry about that. So we're gonna cut these off screen because the last thing I need in my life is Twitch or YouTube getting mad at me because I showed a knife on screen. That is the last thing I need in my life. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open first box. Okay, hold up. There we go. I love how, like, I don't know, it has like the little Gamersupps logo on it. Okay, anyways. My room after my first box looked terrible on the ground. I was just chucking boxes behind me. It's not even funny. I've seen people use box cutters and have no issues. This is a straight up knife, so I think I should be fine. I'm just a little scared. I don't need that in my life. But what I do like about these is they always have a little like display aspect to them. So they do have a little pop-up here. And yeah, also we're not going to get the best hand cam footage considering it's my phone. And actually I'm looking to get a new phone, but well, you know, that'll be a later thing. But yeah, anyways, has a little display like thing, which I honestly find really nice about it. Kind of has like its own little display right here. So anyways, here's our box topper. So I'll probably open this at the very end. All 4 of them, if we can get through all 4. But yeah, anyways, these are the boxes. Here we go. Okay, so there's Cinder on these. Cinder is my favorite VTuber of all time. I love Cinder with a sincere passion, and if Cinder somehow sees this, I might cry. Also, let's move chat up above me, even though it's gonna cut my head off. My hair's white and chat's white, so it works. Might have to change the color of that actually at some point, because the white, I've usually bright backgrounds. Well, no, actually my main background is a little dark. I should probably just make the backgrounds out a little bit darker. But yeah, so 32 packs now. The boxes are a little bit bigger and I can kind of feel that. They're a little bit taller, and that makes sense. There's only 4 more packs. It's not like an insane amount, but you can definitely feel it's a little bit taller than the last ones. Now, if for some odd reason I somehow get a gold pack in any of these, I'm gonna scream. And gold packs are basically all, I think the pack itself has all hollows guaranteed. There's no guarantee that you're gonna get a 1 out of 1, but, and technically there can be regular packs like this that have like all foil. It's just extremely rare. So anyways, we're just gonna pull these out. But yeah, if you wanted to know my favorite VTuber of all freaking time, it's Silverveil. I fucking love Silverveil. That's because she's awesome. Been watching her she was the very first VTuber I watched, technically. Well, technically not. I mean, she's the first EN VTuber I ever watched. And I loved her vibe, and she's been around for an extremely long time, so I have a lot of respect for her. But I also have a lot of respect because of what she's been through and what she's kind of done, and the vibe she brings. So, and honestly, like that's, if you've noticed, there's an homage to my character in every single aspect, kind of. Well, not every single aspect, but there's aspects of my character, of my model. As you can see, the Sakura blossoms in the back are kind of an homage to Silvervale, because she's kind of the reason that I am a VTuber to this day. I think she's an inspiration to a lot of people, and I feel like that's just super awesome, and I love her for that. So, yeah, super cool. If I ever got to meet her one day, I've definitely been wanting to go to like AX and stuff like that and meet her, but I know she doesn't do that as much anymore, and I know she kind of sticks to her own stuff, and I'm totally okay with that. I am totally cool with just supporting her from the side and getting merch and doing stuff like that, because honestly, and cheering for her on the sidelines, because number one, she deserves it, and once again, I don't think I could sing enough praises for her. Considering also, speaking of which, I got her new birthday stuff, but also, look at this cup. It's a metal cup, and it looks so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love the little silver, the Gamersupps symbol in the back. It's all pixelated. It's so beautiful. I don't know. Anyways, it's like metal too. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop fangirling for like 5 seconds and actually get to opening these packs. And not to say that I don't like any of the other VTubers, but I'm just gonna pop off and not stop talking about Silvervale. So, okay, last time we did this, Okay, let me get a sip of my Gamersupps. Also, considering I'm talking about Gamersupps, I'm gonna take a sip of it because this is gonna be interesting. I love it when you tangent. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I think I just have scatterbrain. And like also I jump from A to Z without like thinking. Like I'll go from A to Y to D to X to W to Z, and then everyone's like, what, why? I don't know. My brain weird. I can't explain it. My brain do the weird things. And then I always get side tangent myself. Oh yeah, okay, so it's right there. Each booster pack contains 10 random VCards. Haha, doesn't include mine. Yeah, boy. Anyway, you might need Adderall. Just as I say that. Oh, goodness graciousness. I'm so excited. Like, I love this so much. This is so cool to me. And I've got 4 boxes here. I don't know if we're going to get through all of them, especially if I keep side tangenting. But if we don't get through all of them, I might do them on my own separately. Or I might just save it for another stream. But I also know card pack opening is not everybody's you know, set. You know what I mean? It's not their thing. So which is totally fine. I understand. But anyways, I've talked enough. Are you on a time limit? Nope, I'm not on a time limit. My throat might be on a time limit because somehow I'm not sick. I'm just like at the very edge, and it's like I can't shake it. So it's like very annoying because I can't shake it. I can't shake being sick. I'm really annoyed about it too. And if you notice, I'm being extremely careful because I ordered from Gamersupps sleeves from a long time ago, and I'm just waiting for them to come in. Thankfully, these boxes shipped immediately because I think it's been out since the 15th. It's getting here in 5 days, I'm not gonna lie. After the pre-order was like, these boxes sold out in what is it? What was it? 8 minutes. All these boxes, they had 25,000 boxes, and they sold out in 8 minutes, which I think is insane. So, your poor not the Thrusy. Not the Thrusy. No. No. Okay. Whew. Okay, first pack, 10 silver. Right? That's what I'm gonna get. Okay. I think yeah. Wait, no. Is it the other way? You start at the top or the bottom? I don't remember. Okay, that's right. You start at the bottom. Okay. Whew. Took a little bit of a shake there. Okay. For good luck as well, we're wearing a Silver Veil hoodie, but that's besides the point. Rar XD. Okay, that's Spite. Spite's another awesome VTuber. Oh, that's right. Hold up. Before we go any deeper, hold up. Once again, Scatterbrain. My packs, I'm gonna actually... Okay, boxes. These are super cool and super happy you're here boxes. Don't get me wrong. One second. But you're going on the ground. Ugh, okay. All right, now we have more space to work with. And I'm gonna just move. Okay. Hey, what's up, Xiao? And Raiden. Okay. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Because what we're gonna do is I want to do what I did last time and put them in order of like. Last time I did like supports and then I did this and I did that and it was too much and I did like foil and not foil and blah 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 blah. I think best case scenario, what we're gonna do. Yo, I just cleared my nose. That was disgusting. I think the best case scenario is putting like, so we have mascots. These are mascots. There are also supports and then there's supports and then there's, what are they called? Mascot, yeah, so mascot, supports, and then the actual cards. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll have like, I think we just might do it by element. So I'm gonna move my keyboard even a little bit more, and I think we might just do the different elements, and then elements as well, and then like supports or something. That's what I think we're gonna do. We might put supports at the top just because they're out of the way. We don't need them as much. And then we might do like mascots on the bottom, or we might just move the mascots and supports to the side because fuck it, I don't know. I think we'll figure this out with time. So anyways, speaking of mascot, look at the very top. They have a little picture of Spite as well. Okay, clear up, clear up, clear up, clear. Okay, you're not gonna clear. Okay. Yeah, anyways, there's a little picture of Spite in the top right. You can kind of see, which is cool. Anyways, this is her mascot. So we're going to put Rar XD. So that's one that we... Oh, that's right. I can kind of put them in the middle, and then we'll put them in my gallery, and then we'll worry about it after. Okay. So then Giga Gamblin, which is... This one is specifically for Diariku. You can see her picture in the top. Okay. Oh, okay, so now we have 3. Okay, so there's 3 now. Was there always 3 mascots in a pack? Maybe there was. Maybe I'm going crazy. This one's for Doki. Huh, that's cool. Okay. Croaky. Okay, this is I'm pretty sure it's still Doki. It's Doki Bird, but it's just this is her base level card. So we have an 8 level Doki. So, common Doki. Okay, and that's a metal, so we'll keep her over there. This is Yuzu, Lady of the Lake. Oh my goodness, look at the art on that card. That's so pretty. Okay. Coastline. If this VTuber has at least 15 PL, plus one PL to your active VTuber, and minus 1 PL to your ops active VTuber, your opponents. Okay. And what's the ability on her? When you evolve a VTuber, you may spend 1 coin. If you do, plus 1 PL to that VTuber. Okay. No clue what those really do, if I'm being honest with you guys. Alright. Okay. Next we have Akemi, so Yoklush. If this VTuber has at least 2 allies attached, unlock 2 allies on a different VTuber. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. It's just a lock on her, which is cool. Cool. Okay, Smitty support card. None of these have been hollows. I'm double checking. So, splash damage. Crit on success. Crit on success, minus 2 PL to a backstage VTuber of your opponent, yet your opponent controls. On fail, minus 1 PL to a VTuber you control. Okay. I mean, that kind of sucks, because that's like, if you fail. I guess it's a crit fail, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, and then we have Out to Pasture. Discard a VTuber on your backstage and all allies attached to it. You can outplay a VTuber in that spot in this turn. Okay. Interesting. All right, what's next? Okay, so a 9 Croaky. Still a non-foil, but it's basically a 9 version of this. So we're going to keep this all... We're going to keep it by... I guess we can still kind of separate it, I guess, a little bit, but... When I put them all together, I think I'm just going to do it by this other stuff. Like, I think I'm just going to do it by element, and I'll leave everything else to kind of... I'll worry about separating ones that need to be... Because my 9s and all my hollows and everything above... So 8 hollow and higher, I'm basically putting in sleeves, but I'm not getting those sleeves, like I said earlier, until later, so... I used to do this with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Never played the games, but collected them for the pretty pictures. It's the pretty pictures are so nice. I couldn't get into... Oh. Okay, so it's a mascot hollow. It's a hollow mascot. Okay, so this is for Oni, isn't it? Yeah. Wait. Is that Lena? Or is that just... Okay. I'm gonna have to see her actual card, but that's pretty sick. The foil on that. The ability right here at the bottom says draw 1 card for every 3 decay tokens on your opponent's VTuber. See, that's what I really would like to get into the game because it looks cool. But yeah, these are into the new cards. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, yeah, these are all the new cards for all the new set. Okay, so we are gonna go here. Okay, here, add to collection. So we're actually in Awakened Worlds, and we got, let's start with the mascots. So let's go mascots. And yeah, wait, no, hold up. Well, yeah, we'll do it by element. And then elements, and okay, so the first one we had is a Doki mascot, which is a platinum. Okay. So we got this one. It was not a hollow. It is first edition. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so we can add like multiple. So it doesn't... Okay, because before I had to add like 1 by 1. Like, okay, accept that I added it. Okay, accept that I added the next one. So now we can do like 10 cards at a time. What are those gloves? Are you a mafia boss or something? No, they're on my VTuber. Hold up. Let me go to my VTuber and make them a little bit. Hold up. There. You can see my arms and my hands. See? Yeah. Yeah, they're on my hands. Yeah. I'm too big. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, that's why. That's why I have the slightly menacing looking gloves. All right. Cool. So yes, okay, we have this one, and then the next mascot we have. So we're gonna put platinum mascots here. I think we just do, because what are they in order? What's the order? So platinum's actually at the bottom. So we're gonna do platinum to the far right. Okay, next we had Giga Gamblin. These are all platinum. What am I doing? Okay, Fire. Giga Gamblin. Wait, I should probably do it by name because that's gonna help me more. Here we go. Giga Gamblin. Just make sure. Yep. It's all good. Okay. Far left. You guys can see what that is in a minute. The next one we had, or I guess technically the first one we got, I just did it backwards. It's actually a water type. And it was RAR XD, which I love the name of. It's so hilarious to me. I love it. Okay. So they're the mascots we've had so far. and it's fire, electric, water. Okay, so I gotta get a little space. Fire, and then electric, and then water, and then grass, and then platinum. Okay, there we go. Okay, next we had supports. We're gonna add wait, no, we had splash damage first, I guess, technically. Splash damage, it was a regular, and we'll put that. Honestly, our supports can kind of just go here. Well, no, yeah. Well, I don't know. Where do I put this? Trying to think about something. Where do I put these? So I guess supports can go over here. It's just gonna get really crowded over there, isn't it? I need a little bit more space. Okay, there we go. Okay, supports can go way over there. All right, next we're gonna have out to pasture. Perfect, out to pasture. And then another support we had, which we got at the very end, was Nobu. Just, well, I guess there wasn't a grass, I guess technically. I guess it's not technically a... Wait, no, this is a mascot. What am I talking about? Grass mascot. Nobu. We're actually going to review because this is a holo. This is the holo we got at the end of our pack. So, I might put these in a special area, but I don't know. I just don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Okay, so grass is right before flat. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to keep them as is. Oh, well, they'll be fine. All right, and then... Okay, so the lowest we have are uncommons. These are level 8. I'm going to start with... Do we have any fire? No, no electric. We had 2 waters and 2 plats. Okay, alchemy. We had 1 of her. Make sure she's a first edition and a holo. She's not holo. Perfect. Okay, she's gonna go here. And then the other we had was a yuzu. So yuzu's at the end. Lady of the Lake. Perfect. All right. And then we have a Kuroki, level 8. Okay, and there's plat right there. And then we had a 9, and I'll keep that as a second level. My 9s and 10s I'll put together. And those 9s are rares, and so we're gonna go platinum, and Kuroki is my brain. Kuroki. It was not a holo, so we should be good. The only holo we should have is going to be our 1 mascot. Oh, I did not keep it. Here we go. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Only holo we got was Nobu. Add to collection. Cool. Now when we go through them all and we add, if it's the regular 8s, so if we have more regular 8s, and they're just regular, I won't worry about it, I guess, is the point. But yeah, if we go to mascots and go to grass, you can see that he's a first edition holo and a first edition. So, which the only ones out right now are first edition, because the Unlimited series, which is not the first edition, is second edition basically, is still in pre-order. Well, yeah, it's still in pre-order, I think, so physically can't be out yet. That being said, let's open our next pack. This is why I think it's gonna take a while as well, because we're doing this as well at the same time. So, and I'm gonna move myself. Got a little bit carried away there. Got a little bit had to look a little tall there for a minute. But yeah, anyways, how's everybody else's day going? I thought you were getting ready to kill someone. Ah, yes, murder. Not yet, not yet. I got that out of my system. This week, I do enough for my job, you know, as a shinobi. There's enough of assassin work in the assassin work. So yeah, when I come on stream, don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about this, the assassin tendencies as much. Okay. First one that dropped is, ooh, a baby moth. This is for Juniper. Pretty sure it's Juniper. Yes, it is. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Juniper's mascot. Okay, next we have, oh, Ikumi. Alright, sorry, Gumi is the mascot, but Ikumi is the character. If you triggered fuel this turn, +2. Alright. Freakbot. Okay. It's Heavenly's mascot. When your opponent plays an ally surge, you look at the top X cards of your deck. You may discard any number of them, then put the rest back on the top in any order that you want. Which that's insane. Is it top X cards? Is it top 10 or is it top, like you get to choose? Okay, well, there's another mascot. There we go. Okay. AI Candy, which we saw one of her cards kind of earlier. When your bolster blocks an effect, you may draw one card. Okay, so it's a regular AI Candy, no hollow. So we're going to keep her. We'll put her actually here with, well, actually, I want to keep them separate until I put them. This is like my collection area. So there's AI Candy. We have Ain. I forgot how to say her name. That's pretty cool. Look at the art on that. She has a little pistol in her hand. Do you see that? That's so cool. She has a pistol in her hand up there. There's 3 of her. Okay, this is insanely good art. Whoever did this art is absolutely insane. I need to look that up later. Okay, there's, oh my goodness, Rainho. I'm trying to stream here. Dear fuck. Okay. Hello, Rainho. Okay, another regular, not hollow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna I feel like I'm gonna get banned for that one. Okay. Then we have Strombolian Cradle. After a player evolves. Oh, okay, these are the world cards. Okay, so this is new. Basically the world cards, there's a separate, they added that for this this set. It's basically like outside things that can kind of change up the world a little bit. So after a player evolves a VTuber, their opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck, which, that's insane. I got 2 Strombolian Cradles. Oh my goodness, and this one's a hollow. Okay, that's insane. Well, thank you. It looks like it's a fire type behind us. Vexoria. Okay, I love Vexoria, by the way. Can I just say I love Vex? Vex is amazing. Super hilarious, super funny VTuber. Super fun. I love watching her streams. I think there's just not a lot of VTubers I don't like. I just don't have the time to watch as many anymore. But I love. Super down to earth. Hilarious person. But anyways, Vexoria 9, which is insane. And then, okay, of course. Seems like we're going to get lots of mascot hollows for the hollows in our packs. Honestly, not going to lie, not that bad of a 10 pull here. Got 3 regular cards. We got a 9, which is kind of almost guaranteed in our hollow. But we got Strombolian Cradle, and we got a hollow version of it as well. And it's world stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited. It looks so cool. I love it. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to have to find a new area for that too. Damn. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go back. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. Gotta go back in time. Okay. Okay. First thing we grabbed was our baby moth. Baby moth, which is grass type, which is the first grass type mascot we have actually. So that's cool. So we're gonna find junipers, grass type, baby moth. It is a regular, no hollow. Cool. Okay, next thing we had was Gumi, which is gonna be a fire type mascot. Gumi. Just double check. Cool. Okay. Fire type. We're gonna put him next to Giga. Freakbot. It's my nickname in college. Okay. It's gonna be electric, not lightning, my bad. Freakbot. Okay, cool. No hollow. Perfect. We're gonna keep that there. Also, I think I'm just gonna, Hold up, I might change the lights to be white on my my thing here, so I can, yeah, that shows the cards a little bit better. As much as the RGB lights are cool, I need to see the cards a little bit so I know where I'm placing them. Lightning. No, wait, grass was not our first. Never mind, because we had the hollow. I forgot about our other grass type mascot we had. Duh. Okay. Freakbot's our first lightning, actually. See, this is exactly why I need to have the white light on so I can actually see. You guys see in a second. You guys might get flashbanged. Okay. Next, we have... We'll do all elements because we're going to switch over to... sports. Which we actually didn't get any supports. We did get worlds. So we got Stromboli and Cradle. And 2 of them. And 1 of them was a hollow. Okay, so it's just going to do that to me. Okay, so I just have to make sure I go back and redo that. Okay, Stromboli and Cradle. Where are we going to put our world's cards? Okay, I guess I can just put it there. And then the hollow versions of them, I guess, can go here. We're running out of space. Okay, let's go back to mascots, because we had a water mascot that was Freems, so it was Spike, and he was a hollow. It's also going to remember, isn't it? I knew it. Okay, so let's have to remember that this is a hollow as well. I'm okay putting all the mascots together even if they're hollows. Okay, now we have the actual cards. Actual characters. So let's start with uncommons. We did have an AI Candy. Put her here. We had an Een, which she's... surprisingly not high enough. Wow, okay, we have a lot of characters that end in, like, start with an early letter in the alphabet. Okay, and then we have a Reino. So she's going to be a water type. Oh, that's why I didn't have it set to certain types. Okay, so we're a little water heavy right now, which is fine. Vexoria is our 9. So we're going to go rares. We have Vexoria the Sun Eater. Cool. She's not a hollow, sadly, but still super cool. Still awesome. Love to see it. Okay, now let's go back to review. We had 2 of these, and 1 of them was a hollow, and our Spike was a hollow. Add to collection. Okay, cool. Let's close. I'm going to go back and just double check. There's first edition hollow, first edition, and first edition hollow. And let's go to worlds. Okay. Okay, let's actually just look at my collection. Let's go back to... Do I really want to go back? It's going to make me go all the way back and look at all this. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's going to take me forever to go back here. Alright, it is what it is. We'll worry about looking back later. Okay. Cool. Okay. Back to Hyunkyum. Alright. I'm telling you, this is going to take us a minute. Already 45. Whoa, man, my mic messed up. Already taken us back 45 minutes, and I'm on my 3rd pack. At a certain point, we might just have to burn through these, no matter what. Cerberus. Which that's Sans. Oh, is that sorry, not Sanson. What am I talking about? Cerberus. Scuffling. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, I love her. Okay. Cerberus is going to be a mascot over here, which we're just going to put there for now. Remember, this is our holding area, basically. Scuffling, which is for Amelie. If you know her, she's Jing Liu from Star Rail. There we go. She's in a lot of other things. She's a big voice actor. Amelie is voice actor, or Monarch, the VTuber. She is also what's her name? The ENVA for the English VA for Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. So kind of a cool lore there. And then AI Candy's mascot. Okay, then we have Froggy Lock. Her level 8. Interesting. I've yet to see. That's not Lena. For some odd reason, I thought this was Lena, but it's not. I'm going crazy. Either way, super cool card. Look at the little drink she got in her hand. Does it say anything special? It'd be kind of cool if they had like, maybe it's her type of juice. Maybe she's got like juice in her hand. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like evil juice. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Obi Katy Cat. Cool card. That's 8. Level 8. Okay, so here's a support. Brad. I built this algorithm brick by brick. Ally card. Okay, kind of cool support. Okay, then there's shirtless baby no money, because why not? Because we always need a shirtless baby no money in our lives. I mean, I'm not complaining, and I'm not even gay. Let's go. You don't need to be, no matter if you like anybody, everybody can appreciate BB nose. Everybody can appreciate a BB nose. All right, here we go. Actually, I really do like his music too, so that also helps. But Meant to Be, still one of the best songs he's ever made. I think I like all his music, but still, very, very good song. Underrated song in my opinion also, but that's just me. Anyways, Bimbop. Wait, Bibimbop. Discard a support in your hand to search your discard pile for support of the same subtype. So I guess if you're following the same idea, you can get rid of it, and you're like, okay, this was a good support, but I need this other support. That might be pretty good. I like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, Tautless. Number 9, Tautless. Okay, and then what's our holo? Simp. Well, I got called out. I don't like it. So it's a holo, another mascot holo, which first few packs, this box has not been nice to us. I mean, it's only 3 packs, but it's all been mascot holos, which it is what it is. I will say it's kind of cool though to have that, but anyways. All right, let's go back here. All right. Start with, we didn't get any worlds, so nothing special from the worlds. But we do have mascots. Also, promo. Oh, they don't have the other promos. Okay, I did get a promo, like Silver's other promo that came with the cup I bought, and then she also has a birthday one coming out. But hold up, let me switch over. So I did put this in it did come in a special case, but it's that same design that was on the card that she had. But anyways, that's the other promo card I got. So anyways, okay, nothing special here, but that's fine. Okay, mascots, and we'll take care of all of them this time. So we're gonna do lab chat. So we're gonna go platinum. We did Cerberus, and we had a lab chat. Okay, so that's 2 for 1. And then also, didn't we have Amelie's? Scuffling. Okay, yeah. Okay, now we're getting platinum heavy. It's happening again, chat. It's happening again. We're going platinum heavy. All right. Okay, so there's all those, and then we also had. We'll save the holo for the end, because the holos for some odd reason don't like to get thrown in instantaneously. So then we'll do our uncommons. So we had an electric. Obi Katy Cat. Okay, put her here. That's our first VTuber card of electric. And then we had 2 grass. So Onikaze and Odinkanze. Here we go. And then we had Froggy Lock. It's the first one. All right. Onikanze, and then Froggy Lock. There we go. Just trying to move them correctly. The space is dwindling. Okay. And then, cool. There's that, there's that, there's that. Okay, then we had a 9. Rare. So we had a Totless as number 9. Oh, it's not grass, it's lightning. My bad. Looking in the wrong area. Totless. No, crazy, no hollow. But, speaking of hollow, we did have, so we're actually going to review this. Okay. We did have supports. We did have a Bibimbop, and we did have a Brick by Brick. So what we're going to do is we're going to add all of these, and I know we have one more. I just want to add them and get them out of the way so that I can do the hollow without any mess ups on its own end. So it is simp, so it's going to be fire and hollowify it. Perfect. Hollowify, that's going to be the new, that's a new term. I came up with it myself. Hollowify. Cool. And people might say, oh, it's not a hollow, it's more like a foil, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The game calls it a hollow, I'm calling it a hollow. Even if it's not a hollow, that's what I'm saying. Too bad, too sad. Okay, next. Okay, Silver Veil. Give me the good luck. Give me a silver, please. My goal is I would love to have one of these box toppers be a silver and then get her complete set. Because I did not get her complete set last time. Last box buying, if you will. Okay, mascot, Sukopath for Suko. Okay. Here we go. Scoochon has Pocato. Little Pocatos. And then Bandit and Ace for Ellie. So that's super cool, little bandits. Speaking of Ellie. Oh my. Yeah, speaking of Ellie. Damn. That art. Holy cow. Little bunny on the there's a little bunny on the cards up here. That's super cool. She's a mafia boss, so super cool. Speaking of another super cool, Gambler Diariku. I mean that back to back, like it's the mafia boss and then her like her second in command. Holy cow. Diariku looks sick. She's got an insane art style. Rainho, we already have one of her, but at least it's another one. Another world card. You'll love to see it. After combat, players may bolster a VTuber they control. I don't know what half these things mean, but hey. So, no back-to-back world and then into a hollow, but that's still a super cool card. And then a support card, Swagger's Helmet from Swagger Souls. Reinforcement. After your opponent crits, they must attempt that crit again. Oh, and that's good because not critting is a fail against you, so that's nice. That might be helpful. Okay, a 9 hollow Yuzu. You'll love to see it. Okay, Yuzu hollow, our first hollow 9. Anything higher than a 9, actually. This is our first one. So that's actually going to go here, but we'll keep it here for now. Oh, and this is a regular 8, so I'm not going to put it in the collection box, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to put it in my collection because any of my 8s I don't. Any regular 8s. And then here is our 8 hollow at the end, which is awesome because this is our first 8 hollow. Which is going to be for Nanoless. She is a VTuber mama for a lot of people. So yeah, 2 hollows in the pack. Very nice. Nanoless and Yuzu. Super cool. Super awesome. I got them. I did want Yuzu's more than anything, but Nanoless is kind of cool. I did have a lot of Nanoless stuff from the last set, so this will pair really well with the new set as well. Anyways, super cool. Let's go ahead and add these now into our area now, I guess is the best way to say that. Okay, so first thing, obviously, like normal, we're in mascots. We'll stay in mascots. Kind of had one of everything, so let's just start with fire. We had a bandit and an ace, so add. I dropped a card. It's okay, it was just one of the world's cards. Bandit and Ace, which we're gonna put our fire mascots. Cool. Pocato, which we're gonna put, which is a light electric. I keep wanting to say lightning. Okay. Kato. Boop. And then we have Sukopath. Instead of a sociopath, you're a Sukopath. It's there. All right. And then we're gonna go to supports, and the only support card that we pulled was the Swagger's helmet. So let's go over to supports. Let's look for Swagger's helmet. Cool. Put that with our support cards. Okay, now the cool stuff. Yeah, let's grab worlds. It is cool. And this was service corridor. Kind of looks like a Japanese like area type thing. Well, actually doesn't even look. Just looks like a it just looks like a service corridor. Doesn't really look anything special. I thought it was going to try to have the super cool vibe of, I don't know, like Shinjuku like station or something like that, like, or maybe like Akihabara, like all the side streets and everything, but I guess not. Anyways, cool. It's a lightning, and so I mean not lightning, it's a platinum, so it's kind of cool to know like the worlds have different elements, I guess, attached to them. So maybe if they're for like certain decks, they're better for certain than others. And then what else do we have here? We have Ellie. So we're gonna go into our regular uncommons. She's fire. Oh, that's right. Cha-Cha, your V-Mom. I do want to see Cha-Cha. That would be super, super cool. I'd love to see that. Okay, Ellie's our first fire, 8. And then Dioriku came right after her. And she's our second. I love the fire series in this set. Out of the elements, my fire is my favorite in general. Just because I do like it a little bit more than most. But super, super cool. And this is another reason, because right here, we need to get one. Honestly, Vey and Silver being right next to each other. Oh, if I could just have anything, I want those characters so bad. Okay. Then we have an 8 Nanolus Hollow and a 9 Yuzu Hollow. Now we have 7 cards. One of them was a dupe, so it was a duplicate, 8, which we don't want to duplicate those, just for my own personal sake of brain cells, which is a Rainho. So 7 is correct that we're adding. And then we're going to add a Nanolus Hollow, and we're going to add a water rare 9, not Akami, Yuzu. I'm gonna hollow both of them. Okay, hollow, and hold up, where's the Nanolus? Fire. Cool. Alright, so 9 hollow and 8 hollow. Cool. I got enough cards that I will not have to worry about. Oh, that's right. I do want to have a dupe pile, though. I do want to have a dupe pile for my 8s, just because it keeps them separated enough so I don't have to worry about, oh, these are dupes, these are not, and I don't have to worry. I want a one of everything to have a card in it and a whatever. Dupes in general, we're actually going to just chuck to the side. Dupes for everything, except for 8 hollows and higher. If it's a hollow mascot or a hollow support, we'll keep it. Same thing with the worlds. Hollow anything, we'll keep. But we want one copy of everything, maximum for the lowest grade. Anyways, cool. All right. Next pack. There's Numi on our... Maybe Numi is what I need for the good luck. That last pack was really good, though. Silverveil did bring us the luck. So maybe I should just only look for the packs that have Silver's face on it. So maybe that'll be helpful. I don't know. Okay. Blockhead. Okay, so from Porcelain Maid, that's her her mascot. Their mascot. Egg, which is, oh, there's a little yolk. A little mascot for yolk. For lightning. And then we have Dark Demonite, which is for Lucy Pyre. That's super cool. So our mascots. Okay, so then we have Heavenly, which is nice. I don't have one of him yet. I had the full set of him on the other set, but Captain Hana. Okay. Cool. So we have another new Froggy Lock. This is going to be a dupe. So Froggy Lock is getting banished to the Shadow Realm, I believe. Yep. Of the dupe pile. Spring Path world set. Oh, okay. 2 new worlds. A hollow world behind it for Vaulted Treasury. And Onikanze, which we already have. Wait, no, this is a 9 Onikanze. We only had an 8 before, which is right here. So we'll keep her. And then a Simp Hollow. And yes, it is a mascot, but it's hollow, so we'll keep it as a dupe. We will not put it in the dupe pile, but we'll keep it. Not to say we're going to get rid of the other cards. I don't really like getting rid of cards, but... Alright. Mascots. Okay. We'll throw a Simp in there, because we know they're getting added. Simp is our hollow. Okay. Then we have Dark Demonite being added. Okay, let's put that on there. Okay. And then Yoke, which was a lightning. Electric. I keep saying that. Keep saying lightning. It's electric. Say electric. Okay, and then we have Porcelain Maid, who's going to be a grass type. Porcelain Maids is going to be blockheads. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, mascots are done. Let's do worlds. And we do have Spring Path as a regular. And then we have a hollow Vaulted Treasury, which is going to be platinum. Okay. So those are our 2 hollows. And then uncommons, and I'll add them as hollows later. I think I've actually been adding like 1 extra of everything. Hold up. I'm stupid. Hold up. I'm going to have to go back and redo some of those hollows that I did. And thankfully I just caught that actually. Okay. Wait. Captain Hana is an 8. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Captain Hana is an 8. Heavenly as an 8. Cool. And then a 9 on grass type, Onikanze. Alright. So this is what we were supposed to do. If it's a hollow, that's what we were supposed to do. Feels stupid. Add 9 cards. Yep, that's what it should be. I'm stupid. Edition, Awakened. Don't have 2 of those. Yeah, all of my hollows I accidentally duped with regular versions. Like an idiot. So I'm just going back. Hold up. Let me show you my screen. This is just what I'm doing. I'm just going back and undoing the dupes. Let me check. The Simp I did have a double though. No. I did not have a regular version of him. Of the Simps. Hollow did not have a regular. Hollow. I do have a double of this though, but it's only 1 of the extras. And then I corrected myself on that. Okay. By the way, it's a pretty good lineup so far. Looks like we're fire heavy, possibly grass heavy. But we'll see. A little bit. Already 13% of the way in 3 packs. I feel like that's pretty good. But we'll have to see. Checklist? No. Collection? Dashboard? Hold up. I gotta figure out how to do this again. While we're on the... Well, this is on the side. Of the new set, I have... Oh, well. Can't check by... 8 holographic and 48 regular in the new set. Pretty good. Oh, there we go. Just have to hit the add to collection button. Duh. Okay. Duh. Dun dun doo 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 dun dun doo 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 doo. Alright. And neon. Here we go. Ugh. Okay, can't open it. Here we go. And next pack opening. Next pack opening. Next pack opening. Next pack opening. Okay. Cattens. Okay, that's Obi Kitty Cat. Cool. Well, there's our regular Nobu, which I don't think we had yet. This is why I like to have the cards spread out, but I don't have rooms to have the cards spread out right now. Yeah, we only had the regular. We only had the holo, not the regular version of Nobu. Not Nobunaga. Wrong game. Nobunaga is a character from Stranoba. Stranova's a good game. Okay. Anyways, Nobu. Yay. Let me do that because I'm accidentally seeing some of the stuff I don't want to see. Goro. So that's from Nyanners. Nyatasha Nyanners. I'm going to throw this stuff here because I kind of do this stuff at the beginning. So, okay. So that stuff there. We have a Freem. She's new for us. Fifi. We love Fifi. Fifi's hilarious. Awesome to see. Oh, and a Vey. Okay. That means good things. That means we're going to get right behind this. If it's not a Worlds card soon. What are we going to get? We're going to get a silver behind this somewhere. At the very end. This is going to be silver. To pray for it. Vey is always attached to silver. Therefore, we have to have one. Okay. Ah. Don't want to do that. Out to pasture. Ooh. Holo support. Hot pot. Ally card. Pretty cool. And then a 9 coconuts. So a double holo. And then our last triple holo. What am I talking about? 9 coconuts holo and a burnt pup from Buff Pup. I love that. And Hot Pot, which was a world card, I mean a support card. No worlds, totally fine. Another triple holo, insane. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like triple holos is actually kind of insane. This happened 2 packs now. So, Vey, you did not bring me silver, but you brought a pretty good pack, and I feel like that's pretty awesome. I like that. Because you can't always have silver. I mean, I'd be okay always having silver, but can only have so much. You gotta save some silver for some other people to collect too, you know? And we're saving silver for later when I actually get her. Because then it's gonna come in abundance, which I'm not gonna be bad about at all. I'd love to have like 20 cards of silver. I could care less. Okay, let's go ahead and categorize these. None of these were dupes except for the Out to Pasture support card. So we are gonna chuck him in the support realm, dupe realm. So there we go. Freem, I believe, is new. Yeah, we had Spike, which is her support. Or yeah, her mascot, sorry. So that's what all that was. Okay. Okay, here. Alright, so let's start out in Worlds actually this time. Oh, there we go. Awakened Worlds. There we go. Huh, I can do it. I was like, why am I not getting into Worlds? Because there was no Worlds back then. Alright. We didn't have a Worlds. What am I talking about? Promos? No. Mascots. Okay, mascots. Did I have a fire mascot? No. I had a lightning mascot or electric mascot. I keep saying that. Okay. Cattens. Had you. Okay. And then did we have any water type? Nope. We had a grass type though. We had a regular Nobu. Perfect. And then we had a Goro, regular Goro from Natasha Nenners. Okay. Now our 8s or our uncommons. We did not have a platinum, but we did have a fire in Vey, which is awesome. Glad that I could get her early, so I can kind of have that like down in my head. Because Vey is definitely one of the ones I wanted. There's a lot of the ones I want in this series though, so it's like I want a lot of different cards, so I'm just happy with anything I get here. That's the fun about collecting too, is like I love all the cards, and I love all the art that the artists have done, and all the time and effort. You can tell there's so much detail. You can tell all the love and time and energy that was given into them, and you know, I just think that's awesome. Next, anyways, we have Fifi in the electric side of things. Hey, I said it right that time. Here we go. Fifi. Fifi's hilarious. I love watching Fifi every now and then, especially her shorts that pop up. And then Freem. It's going to be a water type. Okay. None of those are hollows. Totally fine. We get to our triple hollow stack that came in. First one we saw was a support card. So go with supports. I think that was the only support of our deck, except no, wait, we had out of patcher. That was a double. Totally fine by me, because we got Hot Pot, which is going to be here. We're gonna do this, and Hot Pot will do this and this. Okay, and it saved. No, it didn't. It doesn't save when you do that. Okay, so we'll worry about Hot Pot at the end in a minute, I guess, because we're gonna do more. Lightning 9. I did it again. It's not lightning. Electric coconuts. Electric coconuts. Okay, I don't know why that was funny. That's so stupid. Mascot. And then we had a mascot that was a hollow. Fire mascot. What am I doing? For Buff Pup, which was Burnt Pup. Okay. So, our hollows are... all of these at the bottom here. Cool. 9 cards. One of them was a dupe. That's why we didn't count the other one. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Okay. Support hollow. Once again, don't care about support hollows being together. Fine by me. 9 hollow coconuts is right here. Sorry, 9s. And a hollow burnt pup. Okay. Alright, hand cam. Alright, we're burning through this a little bit. I'm understanding the site a little bit better. We're able to get through some stuff. And as we get more and more cards, we're at 54 out of 349 cards. So we are at 15.5%. Slowly increasing. And with the increases of more and more cards that we have, the more we're going to get dupes. So Roar XD is a dupe mascot. So we are going to put him in the mascot dupe pile. Haze is a new one. So that's for Garden Keeper. Sky, which is Sky's card. It's just type of card is Garden Keeper. Metal Bradley, that looks so cool. For Lord Athelstan. Love it. His mascot's hilarious and awesome. That looks so cool. Cute. Froggy Lock is a dupe. We're going to put her. That's a second dupe we've got, actually. Rainho is another dupe. We have Poseidon. I thought it was Bow for a second. Poseidon. Here we go. Awesome. New card for us. Okay, world, not hollow. We're gonna have to put this to the side as a dupe. Pyro Baddie. Also my nickname in high school. And yeah, hold up. We're gonna do this. We're gonna here and here and here we go. Cool. All right, and then we're gonna do here we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go back here. Okay, sorry. Okay, had to take care of some. Okay, Pyro Baddie, perfect, awesome. Added. Oh, Demi. Okay, we have a level 9, or I guess an order 9, whatever. Demi, super cool. Not hollow, but Demi, once again, another super funny character. So, I mean, person, I guess is a better way to say it. Just she's not a character. Well, I guess she is maybe, but and then okay. Hollow Fifi feet. All right. So only 6 new cards. We had a lot of dupes in that one, which is exactly what I said was going to happen. So that's why getting through these is going to be a lot easier, is because of that. But we have 2 new mascots to bring into the world, into our world that we have here. And one is a grass, we have a Haze, and we have a Metal Bradley. We do have a support, Pyrobatty. And then we have an 8 Poseidon, so a water type. And then we have a 9 Demi. What am I doing? She's going to be electric. And then we have our hollow mascot. Feet. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Boom. 6 cards added. Those are the 6. I'm just going to put these back into the correct spots before we switch over to the other screen. So we have a little bit more space when we jump to the next thing here. We're gonna start stacking a little high here at some point, and that's gonna not be fun for us. And Pyrobatty support area. Perfect. All right. Yep, we are 17% now. So a couple percent each round. We're just slowly increasing. Slowly increasing. And I'm just chucking those cards in the background. All right. Bunnard. It's like Bernard, but Bunnard from Yenko. It's her mascot. Noodle, which is Vienna's mascot. Yes, NASCAR Noodle mascot. Wow. Say that five times fast. I can't even say 5 times fast 5 times fast. Okay. Then we have Froglodites, which is Froglocks. They finally got her mascot after getting her so many times. An 8 Lord Aethelstan, so we got his mascot, and now we actually have a level 8 version of him. We have Limu, who I had a bunch of her stuff. So, got her box toppers twice, so surprised that it took so long for her to jump in here. A level 8 Victoria. If I double check, did we have a level 8 Victoria? No, we did not. So that's perfect. I knew that we had the 9, obviously. But, alright, perfect. So we have an 8 Victoria. Pressure Luck, which I believe is the anime man. Is it 1 support? Our other support, Cyanide Chan's Revenge. So from Cyanide and Happiness. Not a hollow. Still cool. Our 9 for the pack is Nyatasha Nyanners. Super, super cool. Nice. I think we already had her 8, so now we have her 9, which is cool. And Koga, which is Yuzu's mascot. There's a little foil, a little hollow for us at the end there. Awesome. All right, all of those were new. Yeah, all of those were new. Cool. That's gonna be a little bit bigger of a jump for us in percentage-wise, I guess. Because all of them were new. So we're gonna go with we didn't have any worlds, so we're gonna start with mascots. We'll start with do we have any fire? No. Do we have any electric? No. Do we have any water? Yes. We had Bunnard. Okay. Then we had a grass of the Froglodites. Then we had a platinum of Noodle. Perfect. Now let's go to uncommon. Well, no, we'll do supports next, but give me 1 second. Let me move you, Bunnard, for 2 water mascots. Platinum mascot is where you go, Noodle, and Froglodites, you're going to the grass mascots. Grass getting a little big on my side here. I say that, and I have a bunch of water to throw in here, but all right. We'll do. What next? We'll do supports next. Supports. Pressure, Luck, and Cyanide Chan. Alright, well that was nice, quick, and simple. Both those cards to go right there. We might only be doing one box. It's already an hour and 20 minutes. We might just be doing a box of stream because it's taking us a hot minute to go through everything. All right, there's that. So we got that one done. And then we have 8s. We'll take care of our 8s next. Take care of the hollow and the 9 after. Okay. Uncommon, we had fire. We did have a Vexoria. So add her in here. So put her in the 8 pile. Then next we had water. That's electric. Water, which is a Limu. She's new for us, which is nice. And then platinum, we had a Lord Aethelstan. He's new for us as well. All right, and then we have a 9 Yenners, which is right here. Super cool. Obviously, that Yenners and Lord Aethelstan are right next to each other. Or they are not right next to each other, but the how should I say, I mean, they're together, so it's kind of cool to just see that, I guess, that they have the same, they're in the same element. All right, and then we have Koga, who is a mascot. I believe it's the platinum. No? What? Oh, you're water, that's right. Yuzu's not metal in this one. She is there. Okay, and Koga is our only not plat. They're only hollow. So there we go. For water. All right, and we'll go right back to it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Yoclash, you're gonna bring me good luck. Am I gonna get like a 9 Yoclash hollow in here? Maybe even a 10 if you're nice to me. We have yet to have a 10, so we've only hit 9 so far, and there are 10s, contrary to popular belief here. But there are 10s. Yeah, yet to get one, but they are here and there every once in a while. All right. So for Ain, we have Bro. Oh. That's who. Oh, okay. She has a different name. Okay. Freakbot. We already had a regular. I'm just gonna double check. Electric. We already have a Freakbot, so we're just gonna put him to the side. First mate Ollie for Captain Hannah. Awesome. I believe we already have an 8. Is that a 9? I guess we had a 9. It was a 9 demi, not an 8 demi. Okay. Never mind. Demi is new. 8 Sayu. Once again, already talked a lot about Sayu, so there you go. It's an 8 Sayu, which we'll make sure we don't have. 8 Sarue. Love Sarue. She's hilarious. Out to Pasture, we already have. That's a dupe. And then Let's Play support card. Ooh, our 9 is a Hollow Juniper. I love Juniper. I keep saying that I like love these VTubers. I just love VTubers, man. It's so cool. But dude, the art on that is insane. Hold up, here we go. Look at that. That's so cool. And it's the hollow. The gleam is so nice. And then an 8 Hollow Camila. We didn't have a regular Camila, but now we have a Hollow 8. All right, awesome. That was actually a really good pull. That was a good batch. There was 8 new cards, 2 hollows, and we have a 9 hollow finally. So we have, I believe, 2 hollow 9s? Yeah. No, yeah, 2 hollow 9s. 2 hollow 9s. Yes, I'm not going crazy. That's besides the point. I probably am going crazy, but that is besides the point. Okay. Mascots. No worlds, so we'll go with mascots first. We had a water, which was first mate Ollie. As I grab you, we are going to then throw you here and put you in that pile. And then we had a platinum, which was Bruh. That is not. Oh, by card number. Okay. We have Bro. And here we go. I'm going to do my name because need them to go in order or else my brain's gonna go crazy. Okay, and then we also have, after that, we're gonna do supports. Only support we had was the Let's Play, because the other one was a dupe. We've got like 3 out to pastures now. But yeah, Let's Play, we'll put in the support stack now. Cool. All right, now our 8s, non-hollows. We have a water, electric, and electric, I guess, first. Sedemi. Water. Sayu. Then we get a platinum Sarway. Okay, so we'll put Demi, put Sayu, put Sarway. Okay, and then, all right, now for our hollows. Okay, so technically we have an 8 Camila hollow. We'll change in a minute. And then the 9 grass hollow juniper. Hollow. 8 cards, perfect. And we'll add Camila to the stack, and we'll add juniper to our 9 grass stack. All right, awesome. All right, what are we at now? We are at 22%, making jumps, making moves in the world, making big moves, big gamer moves in the VTubing community. Already at 20%. We've already found 20% of the cards that are available. So super nice, super cool. Once again, I mean, this has been a really good deck, but then again, we have had a pretty good amount of pulls. As we get in later into things, especially in the other boxes, they're going to go way faster, in my opinion. So when we do streams for that later, it's going to go by way faster, in my opinion. The rest of this box is probably going to start to go faster as well. As you've noticed, the first few packs I've opened have been a little bit slower, just because most of them have been new things that we've been looking at as well. Plus, I can't stop myself from talking either. So, Haze, we already have. I'm going to double check our mascots. Yes, we already have a Haze. Okay, here we go. Here's the start of our silver. Okay, regular mascot. So now we just need a hollow mascot. We need an 8, a hollow 8, a 9, a hollow 9, a 10, and a box topper of silver. You know, that's not that bad. Alchemy Veil. So this is Sun Goddess Silver Veil, or Alchemy Veil, however you want to say it, whatever you want to say it. Silver played a game that was really, really fun to watch, actually. But anyways, I'm not going to keep going on about that. Anyways, super cool. Cutie Pie. Hey, from Cha-Cha. Okay, once again, another VTuber I want to get as we get through here. Nanolist. Now, we've had an 8 hollow Nanolist. Now we're just going to have a regular 8 in here. So we are going to keep this and add this. Milky. Hilariously funny one. Her stuff always pops up in my feed and makes me do a jump scare when I'm in public. So thank you for that. Lucy Pyre. We've had her mascot. So now we actually have her. Let's Play we just got. That is a hollow Cyanide Chan's Revenge. We've already had a regular version. Now this is our hollow. Okay, a 9 Sayu, which we had an 8 Sayu. Now this is a 9. It is a regular, but it's still pretty cool. And then a Goro hollow, which we've already had a regular version, but now it is a hollow version of Goro. So that's kind of cool. All right, cool. So let's do hollows at the end. 2, 4, 6, 8. Once again, 2 cards that went to the wayside. Both of them being, I'm okay with like getting double supports now. Like if we're gonna get double anything, supports and mascots, I'd rather have doubles of rather than the actual cards. These cards, I'd rather get as many of these as possible, and then the mascots and supports and even the worlds, I'd rather have dupes if we're gonna have anything. I'd rather not have dupes at all. I'd rather get all the cards everywhere, but obviously I can't. That's a little too much to ask for. We're gonna go back here though. Mascots. All right, so we have 2 fire. Well, it's our only. Well, technically, I guess we have 3, but we're gonna worry about the other one last. All right, so we have a Cutie Pie and we have Petal Pals. All right, so those are our only mascots. Let me put those away in the other end now. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, the fire end of our mascots. Perfect. Okay, now for supports, we had technically 2, but only one was one we're gonna keep, and it was a hollow one, which is why we're able to keep it. And that is Cyanide Chan's Revenge. We're gonna have another one, but once again, it's a holo. That's why we're keeping it. Okay, now the actual cards themselves. Actual VTubers. So we did get more fire. Looks like fire is gonna be our run this time. Lucy Pyre. And Nanoless. And it was a regular Nanoless. So both of these. This was the first edition holo, was the first one we got. Now we have a regular version of it. Boom. And then we have a Grass Milky. Sounds like a drink. Can I get a glass milky, please? A grass milky. Thanks. Okay, then 9 we had a Sayu. No holo, but that's okay. Still a 9. And then we had another mascot, Platinum, and it's going to be Goro, but it is a holo version. So I have a holo version of you. We have a holo version of you. And that was it. Should be 8 cards total. Perfect. 2 of them were not allowed to be brought in because they were dupes of too low esteem. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Then we're going to jump to our next one. I'm going a little bit faster, as you can tell, as well. Speeding through a process. Speaking of process, that one we only jumped up from 22% to 23.8. So 24% basically. Getting harder. Getting harder to upgrade here. But that was 8 new cards. So, and I don't know if it's counting holos as a different card. So that's the other thing. Well, I guess I could check because it would have different numbers. I'll check it later. I'd have to pull apart that deck that Goro's in, and I just don't want to. I guess I could do the Nanoless, but that one's even worse. Okay, Spoof. We've finally got the main person of VCard here, and finally got some Shylily. Obviously, if you can't like Shylily, I don't even know how you're you and how you're alive in this world. Because Shylily is hilarious. She's fun. Super warm, cozy vibes. Not as maybe cozy vibes as Silver, a little bit more off the wall, but not crazy gremlin energy, I guess. Anyways, here we go. We have Shylily, cool. We have Shoto. I think he's the first time he showed up, except for his regular card. I think we have a regular card of him. But Gardner, Shoto, we have his Guildie, which is super cool. I love the Guildies. It's super fun mascot to actually have the idea of. Ariel, we have our glow stick. I love it. Heavenly, I believe we already have an 8 Heavenly, because I don't think we have a 9 Heavenly. Let's go back to our uncommons. Let's do electric. Yes, we already have a Heavenly, so that is an extra. I believe this is a Captain Hana, which we already have an extra. We already have as well. So let's just double check and go to, yes, we do. Okay, Egg. I'm pretty sure this is the first we've had. So, yeah. Egg. Okay, a regular Vaulted Treasury. Now, this is a world card, but we've only had the holo version of this card. So, we are going to keep this. Catatonic. Okay, here we go. Some outside the VTubing sphere ones. Here we go. Perfect. All right, a 9 holo Poseidon. Now, we've had a regular 8 Poseidon, but we haven't had the holo 9. We haven't had a 9 or a holo 8, but we have a holo 9 now, which is cool. No 10s, though, and then a holo Cutie Pie, which we had the regular Cutie Pie, but we did not have the holo version of it. So we're going to add it as well. No 10s, which that's rough. No 10 is insane, but that's totally fine. We're going to keep going. Pain. All I feel is pain. No, I'm kidding. So we're going to add the world card, the extra regular edition Vaulted Treasury. Add that there. No more of those. So let's go to mascots. Okay, mascots. We're going to go down the list here. No fires. We have an electric, though. We have Spoof. It's regular. So we're going to throw normal version. Then we have a Grass Tap, Guildie, and then the last one we had is a platinum. And that is going to be a glow stick. Regular. All right. And then we have one new support. It's catatonic. We'll throw in our support pile. And then we have one new uncommon. Oh, lightning. Lightning, electric. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm just going to give up at this point. This is what it is. Can't do much about it. What's up, Remnant? How are you? Opening up VCards right now. I will show you what the mess looks like. But so far, this is our collection so far. We've made it 84% or 24% so far. We have like 2 more cards to throw in. And I think we'll be about 24% in. Out of 349 cards to collect. And in the hour and 40 minutes I've been live, I've gone through 5, 6, 7 packs before. Never heard of VCards. It's like VTuber trading cards. Yeah, got them in not too long ago. Got them in today, technically, which is like if we're gonna do a stream, I do want to do unboxings. So it's gonna take me a while. They're 32 packs in a box, so this might be a long stream. Hopefully, as time goes on, this will be a little bit faster. But for now, this is at least what we're doing. Are the cards real VTubers? Yeah. So like, I don't know if you know any VTubers. Like Shy Lily's here. I am not a card. I'm not big enough to be a card. I wish I was a card. That would be so cool. But no, I'm not a card. I wish. But yeah, these are all real VTubers. They're usually paired with. They usually have a what's it called? They have to have a connection to Gamersupps, so they have to be like from Gamersupps basically as a partner. Usually from what I've seen. So that's usually what they do. Shy Lily made it all, and she's a big VTuber, so she kind of made it kind of happen with Gamersupps. But yeah, I'll make you a card. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. If you were to somehow do that, dude, that would be awesome. just make Vixen on a card. I am looking for more. I am doing more fan art. I did put out the fan art of me and Echo, and I'm looking to do more. I have more VTuber friends and other just friends with like cool OCs. Plus, I want to do some of just Vixen, just myself, which I want to get back to the art community. Art community is super cool and do super cool things, and I want more art of me because it looks cool. I can't do it, so I'm like, I would pay someone else and be like, wow, you did amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's a win-win. So yeah, anyways. The other one, next we're going to be grabbing rares. We have a 9 hollow, what am I looking at electric for? Hollow 9 Poseidon. And the mascots, Fire, Cutie Pie. Okay, so we have got 2 hollows from that batch. Only 8 cards because 2 of them were dupes, so we did not throw them in. 9 hollow here, and a hollow fire there. But yeah, if you're looking to see what this jumbo looks like, here you go. All of this so far is like 5 or 6 packs. So we have a lot to go. There's 32 packs in the total. BRB, I'm gonna order food. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, they are real. They're real cards. Yeah. You touch and feel them cards, yeah. I thought it was digital cards. Oh, no. If they were digital cards, I'd be, no. There's only so much digital currency I could gotcha-fy in my life. At least give it to me real. At least do real, please. Here we go. Do this. Okay, here we go. It's that and that. But yeah, go get you some food. Cerberus. I believe we already have a platinum Cerberus. Yes, we already do. Regular version, no hollow, so we're not gonna do it. I was gonna do a fan art in the card style. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, if you want, it's totally fine. That'd be awesome. I do not care if people do fan art of me. I'll be back in 5 or so minutes. How long are you gonna be on for? A long time. This is gonna take me a hot minute, my guy. You're good. Take your time. Honestly, you could take your time. You'll be fine. Feet. Okay, Fifi's feet. I think we have a hollow version of her feet, which I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth, but we have a hollow version of Fifi's feet. Let me see. I could look in the right area, that'd be fantastic. Yep, so we have a holo version, so these are technically new. Bandit and Ace, I think we already have a regular version. I'm almost positive. Yep, we already have a regular version, so these are extras. Toma. Okay, this is our first Toma card. Toma. Yay. Okay, cool. Suko. Suko, I think we have her her mascot, but not actually her. Same with Scooch-on. New. That's awesome. Underworld. I think... Is this Demon Dice? I think this is Demon Dice. I'm like 99% sure this is Demon Dice. If so, that's super cool. There's reasons I like Demon Dice. I'm not going to go into why, because, yeah, I mean, we all know why, but... super cool. Another support card we don't have. Hot Pot. Support. Am I going crazy? Did we not get this? Hold up. But it was a different card? I'm going batshit insane. What is this? No. We've already got this. Okay, we are... Okay, it's the same card. I'm going insane. I'm actually going insane. Doesn't matter. We're still going to count it as an extra because it is a holo. Oh my goodness, a 9 holo. Okay, we already had 9 holo... Or 9 regular version Sayu, but this is a holo, so it's technically a new card, so we're going to keep it. And welcome back. In our first 10! Oh my goodness! Okay, you're gonna have to stay longer, Remnant, because we just got our first 10. And, damn, of course it's gonna be Milky, too. Okay, I was literally saying, like, earlier, Milky's the one person that I pull up her either stream or whatever in the middle, or especially her, like, different stuff in the middle. Yes, she is busty. But I pulls up, like, random, things, like Instagram or like, you know, YouTube Shorts, whatever it may be, that pops up, and the amount of times I've had to either turn my volume down insanely fast, or just she's hilarious though. I love watching her short form content too. It's pretty fun. All right, once again, 8 new cards. Technically, 2 of them are holos. Well, 7 new cards. Technically, this is a dupe. Because it is, even though it's a regular version, even though it's a holo, it's still technically new or old because we've already had it. So, but we're gonna still add it anyways because it is a holo, so we're gonna keep adding holos even if they're dupes. Okay, so first we'll do mascots like normal. Mascots. The only mascot we really had, yep, only real new mascot was Fifi's feet. Once again, can't believe I just said that. On stream as well. Okay, next we have the support cards. Okay, so we're going to add another hot pot, which we'll make sure to holoify it later. I'm not trademarking that term, but it's definitely becoming a word in my vocabulary. Another support card we have here is going to be Underworld, which I think is just, it's a cool looking card. Okay, support, it's our first time. Elements. Okay, so we have 1 electric and 2. Sorry. Commons. Here we go. We have a Scooch-on. Add her to the roster, and then we have Toma and Suko, which are going to be grass types, and they're all going to be down here. Suko, Toma. So we don't even have Shoto. I don't know what I saw Shoto in, but we don't have them. But we have Suko and Toma now. So grass types, we'll throw in our 8s. And then our 2 holos at the very end, which, by the way, having the ends as 2 holos and a 10 holo and a 9 holo back to back is insane as the last 2 cards. Really good pack. This box at first was a little bit not nice to me. I mean, honestly, this box has been really nice to me now that I think about it. Like, at first I was like, oh no, it's not good. Nope. Very good box. Very nice box. Let's go to rares. And then let's grab Water, and you're a holo. And then let's grab our first ultra rare, and that's going to be of a grass type. Oh my goodness, Sky. Milky. Dear Lord Almighty. Okay. Okay, not... fuck's sake, dude. It's so busty for no reason. Okay, here, we're gonna... I am actually gonna separate the 10s. Because... they're 10s, and I'm not going to get a lot of them. I can feel it in my bones. but they're cool and I want to separate them. So, okay, actually, wait, hold up, go back here. We're going to review. See, this has to be a holo because it's a 10. Okay. Sayu was a holo. Hot Pot was a holo. Should be 8 cards. Perfect. Perfect. Boom. You'll love to see it. Okay. And back to the grind. Okay, Bao. You gonna give me any luck? My floor is gonna look terrible after this. Okay. Pool Party Droid. I think that's the first one we've had. I'm just gonna double check because my brain is not fully working. Yes, it is. I believe we already have. Am I going crazy? Yes, we do. Okay, I see it. I looked over it for some reason. I'm blind. Demi's thing here, mascot, there we go, which is new. An 8 Camila. We already have an 8 holo, but we didn't have an 8 regular version. Campfire Buff Pup. Buff Pup's art looks insane. It's so cool. But this is the first Buff Pup. Okay, here we go. Here's a start. Here's a start, baby. All right, so we have a regular silver. We have a regular 8 Silver Veil. Sun Goddess Silver Veil. And then we have her mascot. So that's 2 out of 6 or 8 cards or whatever we need. Because we love Silverveil, and Silverveil's awesome. Foreplay. Okay. Said that so enthusiastically by accident. Okay. Foreplay. There, it's there. Swagger's Helmet. We have a regular version. We don't have a holo, so we're still going to add it. Toma. We have her 8. So this is a regular 9, no holo. And then Boomy, who we already have as a regular here. So we got a regular and a holo in the same pack. There we go. And I keep adjusting my chair because, oh my goodness. Oh, looking down at packs. Okay. Ugh. Wish I could show it cracking my neck. Okay. Oh, okay. Still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards, brand new for us. Insane. Technically, oh yeah, since now that we have these, are these still the same number or no? 48 out of 250, 48 out of 250. Now, I say out of 250. Out of the regular cards, this is 250. But in the progress bar in the collector, it's at 349. So I think it is counting holos and everything else separately as well, which is good. Because that means that we are at 27% right now without these cards that we're about to add right now, which is good for us and insane. Because that means that our holos are actually being useful. Cool. So we're kind of going for the completion aspect, but we're also going for like a, I don't know, interest other way. I don't know about how to go about it. All right, and let's switch over. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna be honest with you. This sweatshirt was a good idea almost 2 hours ago. Okay, and then we have, okay, let's start. There's so much to start with. Okay, let's start with mascots. So mascot first we have, okay, so we have a water and 2 electrics. So we'll start with electrics. So we have a Boomy. We have 2 Boomies actually. So we're gonna do that. Honestly, I'm just gonna add it just so I don't have to think about it. It's 2 cards, cool. That's so cool. We got like a double. That's insane. Okay, and then 1 water, which was, I might just do this and just be like, okay, cool, add to collection. Now that I just did that, just for this pack. All right, then we have a support card. Foreplay. I probably won't for this actually. I say that and then I'm like, nah. Immediately switch my mind, and then like 2 minutes later, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 6 at the end of this, which is right because the other 2 were 8, 7, 8, and 9. All right, then we have, okay, so we do have some fire ones. We do have fire ones. We have a new Camila, which that's a regular version, so we're gonna dupe it. We have a buff pup. So finally got our buff pup set starting. And then we have finally Sun Goddess, My Goddess, Silverville, which we love Silverville. Okay. Oh. Okay, next we have, I'm going to go back and do a support. Go back and do Swagger's Helmet. We're going to hollowify it in a second. And then we're going to do a 9 Toma. Toma's at the bottom here. Okay, so Swagger's Helmet was our only hollow of that set, which totally fine. Because it was 9 brand new cards, and it started and had a silver in there. It didn't start, but it had a silver in there, which I'm extremely happy about. So I am going to take that W every day of the damn week. More silver stuff, please. All right. Boom. Back to hand cam. Next pack. Here we go. But yeah, how's everybody else's day going in chat? How's everybody else doing? I'm just opening V cards. I'm happy. My day's good. I'm tired, but I'm opening V cards, so I can't be too mad. So let me know how you guys are doing. See what's going on in your lives. Pedal Pals, which we already have. So we're gonna dupe. Every time I say dupe, I just think of the funny version that in living color, there we go, I can speak. Did of Jim Carrey did of Ice Ice Baby. Anyway, I don't know why that popped in my head. Limon, which is the mascot for Limu. Axel, which is okay. Mascot for Coconuts. An 8 frame, which I believe we already have. Just double check. Yes, we already have an 8 regular frame, and that's an 8 Fifi, which I know we have a Fifi. I don't know if we have. Yes, we already have a regular version of Fifi. Porcelain Maid. I think we had the stuff. Did we actually get a regular Porcelain Maid? No, we did not. So Porcelain Maid is new. Support, Pressure Luck, which we already have, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, we already had. So, dupe. Academic Advisor. We do not have this card in any version. Awesome. A 9 hollow. We don't have any 8 or 9s of Yanko, but wait, I think we might have an 8 Yanko, but anyway, 9 hollow Yanko. New for us. We're going to keep it. Bandit and Ace hollow. I believe we already have, but we're going to add it anyways because it is a hollow version. No, we don't have a hollow version of Bandit and Ace. We only had a 2 regulars. So, never mind. I was wrong. So technically, 6 brand new cards for us. Cool for me. I'm down, including hollows. So that's I'm pretty set with that. Okay, let's do the electric one first. Axel. Add you to our collection, and then Limon. Limon has been added. A hollow Bandit and Ace, which we will just throw in here now in our brains. And we will hollowify it later. Okay, supports. Next, we have Academic Advisor, which is a regular version, but it's still new, so we are going to be adding it. And then an 8 Grass Tap Porcelain Maid. Okay, regular version. Still going to add it because it's new. All right, Yanko, number 9. Oh, duh, it's a water type. I was like, what in the world? Yanko. Okay. Euro Hollow. Euro Hollow. That's it. 6 cards. Wow. Only 6. That is rough. Okay. But we're at 30% now. 30%. Hello, I'm back. So sorry I got occupied. No, it's okay. Of course, take your time. Do what you got to do. Oh, you're making the cards that you have? Yeah, so I'm at 30% of all the cards now. So we have a good amount now. Gone through a good amount of packs. We finally got our first 10, which was a Milky. And then we've gotten a lot of 9 hollows, actually, surprisingly, and some 9s. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We're going to keep going. We got our first Silver Veil, so I'm happy about that. We've had her mascot. So all we need is a holo of the mascot. We have a regular version of silver now. And this is the card we were talking about. And then after that, we got a holo version of her 8. We need a 9, a holo 9, a 10, and then her box topper. Getting all of that's going to be painful. If I even get it, well, maybe I'll get it, because here is a Pedal Pals, which is her mascot, which we already have. So sadly, we do have to. We don't have to. I'm going to. Extra mascots go to the side. Same thing with Spoof. We already have. Same thing with Gildy. We already have. An 8 Sayu. We already have a regular version, so he's going to the extra pile. Now you're starting to see how these packs are going to start going. There's going to be a lot that are going to be dupes. First Cottontail of any type, so that's super cool for us. An 8 Totless. I think we had a 9 Totless. I don't think we had an 8 Totless. We did not have an 8 Totless, so she's new. Cyan, okay. Soaked in Happiness. That's this new support for us, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Pretty Privilege is new. Ghost Tricky, a 9. It's a regular version, so not holo, but still looks pretty nice, and we love it. I love Tricky's different cards. And then an 8 holo Demi, and I think we had a regular 8 Demi. And either way, we're going to be adding this no matter what, but awesome card. Cool. All right, so let's go back to this screen here, and we'll do this. All right, so we have no mascots that are going to be added because they're all extras. Support cards we're going to add, though. We have Pretty Privilege and Soaked in Happiness. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. And then Cottontail and Totless 8s. Cottontail is water type. Okay, and she is a electric type. I almost said lightning again, I'm going to be honest with you. These VTuber cards, you said right. These are, yeah, they are VTuber cards. Your cosplay is so majestic. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try to follow the script a little bit. Try to follow the script a little bit that we do. And then here are, okay, and then we have our 8 holo Demi, which will holoify her in a minute. Throw that there. And then we have a Ghost 9, a Ghost Tricky 9, which means we can honestly just jump here and jump to a Ghost Tricky. Perfect. And it's not a holo, still a 9, which I will take, and it's a new card, which I will take as well. Demi is a holo. I think that was the only holo. Still 6 cards, still 6 brand new items, 31.5%. Here we go. I have not made it to being cool enough to be a part of the amazing guard of VTubers here, which is totally fine. Like I'm not gonna, I'm opening a pack without even, here we go. One day, my dream is to be in these packs. That's what we're gonna hope for. One day. Because I think this is super cool. As long as VCard's still up and running by the time, this would be cool. Okay, here we go. Oni fan for Akami. Bunnard, we already have a regular version. Noodle, I'm pretty sure we already have as well. I'm just going to do some double checking on these just in case. Noodle, we already have. And Bunnard, I'm just going to double check you as well. Yes, we already have. Okay. An Egg 8. I don't know if it was a holo or a regular, so let's double check. It was a regular, so sadly, this is a regular. We're going to have to go. Same thing with Okanante, and I think Obi Cat as well. And same thing with our world. We already have, or we're going to... Oh my goodness! Hold up. I need a... Hold up. This is not a 101. Hold up. I need to double check something. It's not. It's a... I need to check. It's a support card. It's not a 1 of 1. Can't be. That's what we had. Hold up. The other card we had was a support card, and it was the secret rare of Hot Pot. So you see how we had a hollow Hot Pot? We had a secret rare and didn't even know it. I'm stupid. Yes, it is a pretty special card. Yeah. And these two are secret rares. So the support cards have like almost like special versions of the cards, and these are the special versions of these cards. So I feel like that's pretty cool. Okay, so these were different, which means I need to update my system here, and do that. And then let me go back to supports and go back down to Hot Pot. Do one. Okay, cool. Okay, so we did have one hollow. Okay. All right. Anyways, super cool. Spring Bow. That's a new one for us. Yeah, but that is super cool. I'm underhyping it because for a split second I almost had a heart attack and thought it was a god rare, which can't be the case because it can't be a god rare. But a secret rare is still really cool. Anyways, Spring Bow. It's obviously new to us. Okay, and then I just let Bow fall out of my hand. So 9, new Bow, regular, and then a hollow Suko, which I think we have an 8 Suko. I don't believe we have a hollow 8 Suko. Let me just double check. Yes, so brand new. All these cards are new. I added Hot Pot already because I was not thinking. So let's just go back to Secret Rare, and I'll switch back over here. There. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, super happy. It's like a really cool like extra thing that I wasn't really expecting. Which I'm okay with. We're not mad about this at all. Okay, so we already have Hot Pot we just grabbed, and then we're also gonna grab the extra Press Your Luck we got. So that's pretty cool. And then there's only 4 new cards here. There's 1, 2, and then 5, I guess. Then we have out of the mascots, new mascots we have Onifan, and then a hollow of you, and then wait, hold up. Okay, regular Bow, hollow you, and that's also technically a hollow. Yeah, so 5 new cards. Slowly now getting the increases here and there of these cards. So yeah. Anyways, 8 hollow, Onifan, and 9 Bow. Having a lot of we have a lot of grass now. I have a lot of grass. Touching grass. Who would have thought VTuber would actually touch grass? That's the wrong scene. I was huge for a moment there. All right, next. We're gonna start burning through these packs. We're gonna have to. Gonna have to burn through these packs, man. Oh, okay, here we go. Next, all right. Benson, cool. Okay, so we have a Numi. This is Numi's thing here. Okay, Metal Bradley. I know we have a Limon because I said Limon like 4 times. Ghost Tricky. I know we had a 9, which is right there. So there, we'll keep that. Totless. I know we had a 9, and then we got an 8. So I know we already have you. I can double check because I'm now thinking about it, and I'm going crazy. Yes, we did. Let me double check for Vienna now, or Toma. Sorry, not Vienna. Toma. Awesome. Already have her. Let's Play. We already have. Okay, didn't mean to accidentally show that. Support card. GG Easy. Brand new card. Cool. Awesome. If target has no allies attached, +1 to that. Okay, cool. GG Easy. Our 9 is an Obi Kitty Cat, which no matter what, we're going to be grabbing and bringing in. And then our extra is Bauble. Wait, Bauble Buddy. Okay, that was too much of a problem for me to say. That's insane. All right, we're going to go back over and we're going to pretend like it didn't happen. Then we're going to go to Platinum. We're going to grab a Benson. That was our only mascot. Then we're going to go to supports. We have a GG Easy to grab. And then our uncommons. Our uncommon was Ghost Tricky, which is new for us, which is nice. And then Obi Katie Cats was our brand new rare that we got here as well. And then we have a new card, and it's also a holo. So we're gonna holo, unholo, and there we go. 5 cards again. Slow increases. That's what it's gonna be from here on out. Slowly increase here and there. 34%. 34%. Let's go. Slowly but surely. I think we can hit 40%. With the rest of the packs, I think we can hit 40% because we're probably just past halfway. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're just past halfway. There's 32 packs in a deck, in a box, and I've gone through 18 so far. This will be pack 18 because there's 14 left. So, Oni fan, already got it. Koga, I think we only have a regular version of you. I mean, a holo version of you. Yes, we do. So you're technically new. Bunnard, we've had you 47,000 times. Onikanze, we already have you. Obi Katie Cat, I've seen you. Don't remember what version we have of you. We do have a regular version of you, so this is extra. Nyenners, Platinum. That's new. Bibimbop, as Baby Nos. We love our Baby No Money. Support? Support. Yes. Okay, so we already have you. Gassing Up is new for us, so we're gonna add it. 9 Rain Ho. 9 Rain Ho. 9 Rain Ho. Okay, it's a regular 9, so it's not any hollow, but it is a Rain Ho and is new for us. So we're gonna take it. And a 10 Aethelstun. By the way, this is one of the best arts I've seen in this series right here. Look at the art on. Look at it. It's so cool. The 10 Lord Aethelstan is insane. It's so cool. Okay. Maybe it's just because of the white hair. I'm just like, I love the aesthetic. It's super, super cool. Anyways, 5 new cards. Brand new for us. Super, super cool stuff. Awesome. I love it. That's another 10. That's our second 10 of the day. So in 18 packs, we've had 2 10s and 2 secret rares, which I feel like that's pretty good. The 10s are a little bit lacking, but I'm okay with that. I feel like that's necessary, right? Everything else we've gotten has been pretty good, so I feel like it's like, to say only is kind of like a little bit rough. I feel like it could be better. Like, it's still good. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, it didn't get it, I'm so mad. I'm not. Very happy. Okay. Here we have a regular of you. Put you up in your spot. Okay, and then we have Gassing Up, which is gonna be a support card we don't have yet. Put you here. And then we have a Nyenners. I believe she's plat. She is. So an 8 Nyenners, a 9 Rainho, which is cool. I love the art on these, on the 9s. I know sometimes they're just like bigger versions of what's on the 8, but it shows like the full art and that looks super cool. And then an awesome addition here is going to be Lord Aethelstan's 10. Super, super cool. None of those were hollows. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. I think the 10s are following the platinum's following me wherever I go, no matter what I do. All right. Okay, let's go back to the hand cam. All right, let's keep burning through packs. It's gonna get to a point where we're only gonna have like a couple of cards increase, because now we're at 35%. So we're going up by, instead of 2%, we're going up by 1% every single time. Pool Party Droid, we already have. This is a new support for us, though. Our new mascot, sorry. Blockheads, we already have. We already have an 8 Krauke as well. It was one of our first cards, actually. And a Demi, I'm pretty sure we already have a regular. We do. We have a regular and a holo. Okay, there we go. Here's Shy Lily. Our first Shy Lily. And it's an 8. Pyro Baddie, we've already had. It's not a holo, so it's also going on the garbage, but it's just going into the side. And we are only missing 5 supports right now. So, unless it's a holo, if it's not one of those 5, we don't need it. So, Impress Your Luck is not one of those. 9, Scooch-Chan, and then on 8, holo, Heavenly, which I don't think we have him yet for a holo for his 8. I think we have an 8, but I don't think we have a holo version of his 8. Nope, only a regular version, so it's technically a new card. We'll take it. 4 brand new cards for us. 1 mascot, a 9, a holo 8, and a regular 8. So, let's go to the game here. Alright. Add Shy Lily. Because we're here. Wait. We'll add another Heavenly. We're going to go in a little bit of reverse order here. 9, Scooch-Chan. There's a lot of lightning. There's 3 electrics here. Oh my goodness, did it again. Lightning, 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 electric, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Mascots. Water. Ikamaru. Okay. So, Heavenly was the holo. Scooch-Chan is regular. And, okay, yep, only those 4. Totally fine. Here, Shy Lily was an 8. Scooch-Chan is a 9. And then Heavenly is a holo 8. 36%. So, 1% each time. Like I said, but hey, it's cool. Alright, next pack. What's everyone else up to, though? Everybody else just chilling? Posted my sketch in the Discord. In fan art. Oh, you did? Oh, hold up, let me see. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness, how'd you do that so fast? How did you do that so fast? Hold up. Hold this here so my VTuber doesn't look weird. How did you do this so fast? I love the angle that you had me in too. It's kind of like I'm like looking like, hold up. I can't even turn my VTuber that way. What am I talking about? But I'm like kind of like looking like that. It's as if I was like looking at the camera. I love it. I love it. You did really, really good. Thank you. Hold up. I think. Okay, there's more stuff I need to look at. Okay, I'm not gonna get sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. I won't get sidetracked. Reading. Nothing's on fire, so that's good. Just other people calling me and talking to me in Discord. But, alright. Pool Party Droid. Boom. Nothing. We already have it. Froglodytes. Boom. Not a holo. We already have it. Spike. I think we only have the holo version. I thought that was going to be way faster. Yes, we only have the holo version, so we're actually going to keep him. 8 Cottontail. I think we just got her as an 8, no holo. So, yeah, we did. Alright, so you're going to have to go in the extra pile. Sorry. Sanson. Let's go. I was just looking at one of her reels today. Ain, I think she was one of the first ones that we got, or towards the front, I guess is what I should say. And she was a regular. Yep. Okay. New World. Spore Lit Cavern. You love to see it. Extra support card, which we already have. Yeah, let's go. Okay. 9 Silver Veil. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we have a regular mascot, and then we have an 8 Silver Veil. Now we have a 9 Silver Veil, and then an 8 Holo Buff Pup. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm so happy. I love that for us. Okay. Super happy. Let me go to Worlds. We gotta switch over. I'm going crazy now. My brain's racking on everything. Okay. Our Worlds was a... The hell? It's not even a... What the hell? What's Spore Lit Canyon? Or Cavern? It's elementless. It doesn't have an element to it. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, why is it not in a specific element? Because it doesn't have an element tied to it. All right, Spoiler Cavern. Okay, mascots. Mascot, the only new one we had, which is technically still new for us, was a regular version of Spike. And Sanson. Another pretty good VTuber I like. Uncommons, Sanson. Where is my brain gonna put it? Brain. Here, thank you. I don't know why I just had like an aneurysm trying to figure out where I was gonna put that. R9 was silver, which we're super happy about. Literally the best ever. And then our 8 hollow was also a fire, which was you. Buff the pup. Perfect. 5 new cards again. Totally fine with that. One of them was a silver. We got a new world card. And we're at 37%. Would you look at that? Slowly but surely. And we're getting silvers. This box couldn't have gone better. Unless it was like handing me like silvers every pack and like the box topper was silver. Which we'll check the box topper. Because I think we can only get through a box every stream. Because I do not want to do this for 10 hours of just opening packs. So we'll probably end it after this box. Raw XD. Glow Stick, we already have. Scuffling, we already have. Milky, I know we have a version of her. I don't know which one it is. Do we have a regular? We do have a regular version. So this is a regular, so we can't keep it. Well, not that we can't keep it. It's just not going to be in the catalog. Lucy Pyre, we already have a regular version, so we don't need it. Egg, we already have. Double checking, just cuz. Yes, we already have a regular version. Brick by Brick is a support we already have as well. So we're going to put it away. A hollow Let's Play, which even if, hold up, do we have a, we don't have a hollow version, but even if we did, we're keeping it anyways. A 9 Ain, which is a first of its kind. Once again, we're going to still dupe it, even if we didn't have it, but there we go. And then an 8 hollow Camila. So technically 2 new cards. One that we've had even as a hollow. It's not new for us. We already have a hollow of her. But not against it, that's for sure. Supports. All right, let's go down here and we'll do that. And we'll put him over here in the support deck. And then 9 Ain. So, well, I guess we can do the 8 hollow first. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Pretty sure she's here. Wait, what am I talking about? She's here. Here. And then uncommon, and it's gonna be Camila. So hollow and hollow. Technically only these 2 are new, but that's why we went up by 0.2%. So only 2 new cards in that pack. But once again, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen that we're gonna get new stuff. And once again, half the stuff I'm gonna catalog isn't gonna be new stuff for us either. So yeah. All right, and then we have you. Oh shit! Then here we go. I opened the pack. Sorry. It was actually kind of clean. I opened it up without any issues. Bocado, which we already have as a regular version. I think we have a burnt pup, but it's a hollow, so we might be able to dupe here. Let me just double check here. Yes, we already have a Bocado, so we don't need you. Okay. 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 Burnt pup. Once again, I think we have just a hollow. Yes, so this is still new. Bubble, buddy. Wow. Every time I say it, it messes me up. Still a new card for us. Not hollow, so it's still new. Nanolus, I'm pretty sure we already have a regular version of her. And we have a hollow, I'm pretty sure as well. Yes, we have both. So, gone. Poseidon, I'm 99.9% sure it's the same. Except I don't think we had a hollow version of her 8, but this is a regular, so it's going to same thing with Oh, porcelain made here. Yep, here we go. And Sporlet Cavern. Wow, okay. If we are gonna get a world, could it have not been Sporlet? We already had one. That's fine. It's not hollow or anything, so it's still going in the extras. Same thing with Catatonic. Extra. Sanson, brand new card. We just had her 8 not too long ago right there. And now we have a 9. And then Cha-Cha, first Cha-Cha, and it's a hollow. So there we go. Can match with her hollow cutie pie. Okay, so let's do 4 new cards. None of them are even dupes, even the hollows, so that's good. Let's go grab mascots. We'll grab a Babble Buddy. We'll grab a Burnt Pyropup. Go to uncommons and grab Cha-Cha as a hollow. And then in our 9s, we'll grab a Sanson. Hollow. Everything else not hollow. Perfect. We went up by 0.6%. Slowly but surely. Okay, Burnt Pup here. 9 Sanson here. There we go. Babble Buddy here. And Cha-Cha here. Alright. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs left. 10 packs. Ooh, wow. I think this is going to go a lot quicker, though. And once again, I think those other boxes are going to go quicker, a lot quicker as well. If once again, as we get hollows and stuff, I'm still going to be cataloging them, so it's still going to take that time. But stuff that doesn't need to be hollow, like regular 8s, I'll be at a point where I know what we have and what we don't have. Hopefully, I'll get to a point where we have all the 8s, and the only thing that we'll have to worry about is hollow 8s and everything else. And so I know I'm cataloging everything at the very least, so I don't have to keep double checking. Same thing with mascots. As long as I know we have everything, it'll be a lot easier for us. So, all right. Speaking of mascots, lightning or electric here. We have a Yoke. We have a Limon. We have an Axel. Perfect. We have a Shoto finally. It's our first Shoto. Brand new card for us. Awesome. Sarway, I think we already had a regular 8 of her. I'm just gonna double check just again, just because I want to double check. Yes, we already hit. Okay. Sanson, we just got her 8 and 9, so I know that we already have her. Academic Advisor, I know we already have as well. So hold up, we'll grab. Hold up, I am undoing these cards incorrectly as well. Hold up, give me a second here. I am less stupid. Am I? No, I'm not. No, I've been right. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm going crazy. I feel like these support piles have just been like a mix of just everything. Hold up. Need to fix some stuff here. Okay, so as long as it's a mascot and an actual character, we keep it here. If not, support. Mascot, 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 character, character, mascot, support, support. Yeah, see, I definitely did fuck these up. Mascot, mascot, support, mascot, character, character, mascot, mascot, support, you, world, you, support, you, support, you, support, you, world, and mascot. Okay. Fixed up this. Putting all my mascots in my card and my others right here. And then all the regular character cards, all the supports, I mean, we're going over here. Support. Boom. Oh, never mind. I guess originally I had a completely different plan in mind. Okay, so I guess everything but character cards was going in here. All right, then I was doing it. I tried to do it double wrong. Okay. So characters were going here. And that's it. Okay. Character extras. Going here separately for some reason. I did that, and I don't know why, but I'll probably remember later, and so I don't want to fuck up what I already did, because my later self is going to be hitting my current self, so. This might be a little bit tedious. Back again, I'm home now. Awesome. How's food? Did you get food and like bring it back, or did you just go and eat? Or did you go like get like pick up and then are you coming back home now? I'm hungry now just thinking about it actually. Wonder what I'm gonna eat actually soon, because I haven't eaten yet. Frame. Oh shit, see I'm already doing it. Fuck. You, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Here we go. Almost there, almost there. Okay. Okay. Here. And here are the extra regular cards. Yeah, I ordered before, then picked it up on the way home from work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dope. Alright, anyways, back to this. Academic advisor, we already have. Put it in the support pile. Oh my goodness. Tit for tat. Okay, this is a new card and it's a holo, so that's awesome. Porcelain Maid. I believe we don't even have a 9, and this is a 9 holo, so that's awesome. This is awesome. Okay, number 1, another 10. Number 2, Numi. Love her music, love her as a person, super funny to watch, super hilarious. Numi is awesome, and I love that I just got her 10. And the Numi verse, oh my god, it's such a funny card too, because there's 3 different Numis. Oh my, so I love it, I love it, I love it. That's so cool. Okay. All right, here and here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, here, mascots. Well, we didn't get any new mascots, but we did get a new support, and it was a holo. So let's go grab Tit for Tat. It is going to be a holo, which we'll holo it in a minute. We're going to go uncommons. We're going to go grass type. It's our first Shoto, so we can be happy about that. We're going to put him actually away so we don't forget that we put him. And the 9 holo of Porcelain Maid we'll put there, because we already just... Well, no, we need to do the Porcelain Maid right now. Tit for Tat can go, because we've already done that. And then our next ultra rare for this, which is the Numiverse, which is going to be in platinum. Awesome. 2 platinum 10s already, which these are really, really cool ones. If I was going to ask for others, it'd be Vienna and Amelie. Wow, sorry, dying over here. Didn't realize VTubers were so popular. Yeah, I would say to a good extent. It's been helped with like anime and everything, has become a lot more bigger, I guess. I don't know if that's a good way to kind of put it. Yeah, that's how I would best put it. It's most likely just because of anime. Porcelain was a holo U. Awesome. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, another 2% up. All right, 39%. We're on track to hit 40. We're already gonna break 40 actually pretty soon, with like just a couple more new cards. They are, but they became literally everywhere. That it became a bit boring. That's true. VTubers are boring. I don't think it's like boring. I think it's just more like the idea of like it's oversaturated. So they're just everywhere. And everybody's a VTuber. Everybody's changed. And so it's not as niche anymore. I think that's what she's saying. Except for Vixen, of course. Thank you. But yeah, no, I mean, I would have to agree to an extent. No matter what, any medium that gets a little bit popular, and no matter what, it's going to get oversaturated, you know? And even if it's not popular, you know, something can get oversaturated very quickly. If it doesn't have a big enough fan base, if it doesn't have enough big of an entry into the market, and let's say there's only let's say like this, right? If there's only 10,000 people that want to buy XYZ, that's not a very big market. And if you have 1,000 different VTubers that come into the sphere, let's say there's only 10,000 viewers, and there's only 10,000 viewers, and there's 1,000 different VTubers. The more VTubers you have in there, that's only on an average 10 viewers per VTuber. And you know that those are not very good numbers. I mean, and obviously I'm small, so I don't even have that. So if you have even less, right? Let's say you only have 10 people, 10 people watching those 1,000. Well, then it's 100 viewers per person. That's much better than 10. So it's the same thing, right? Like if you oversaturate where you have 100 VTubers to watch, but there's 200,000 viewers, it makes those 100 VTubers have a lot of viewers, which is good. But if you have 20,000 VTubers streaming and there's only 200,000 people, you know, that's like 2 viewers per person. And the big people who have, you know, started out earlier on and had the ability to are going to hold most of those viewers anyways. And so the people like myself that want to get into VTubing, it can just be a little bit hard. And it's not anything against those bigger content creators. They're the people that inspire the rest of us to do it. And you shouldn't do it because you want to get viewers or whatever. You should do it because you enjoy it, like I do. I mean, I just genuinely enjoy meeting people, and I enjoy VTubing. I love it. So that's the idea. I think that's the biggest thing. So your persona has to stand out. Exactly. Like people legitimately, you can't just be a VTuber. I mean, that's content creation in general, right? Like if you make content, you got to be interesting. Like there's no reason, and you don't have to be like the big content creators, you know, be like maybe Jacksepticeye used to be and go crazy and loud and crazy and not obnoxious, but like crazy off the walls, right? Or you have other people like Markiplier, where over time he was a little bit more, like his voice was a little bit more calm, a little bit more different. Each of those people had a little bit different vibes to them, right? And that's what kind of attracted different people to them. If they were all the same and everybody was cookie cutter, there'd be no difference in content creators. And so while you might have someone who's a little bit more calm, maybe who you look at my streams and I'm a little bit more chilled out, some people might just like the vibe a little bit more. Very similar to how like Silverveil does her streams. Whereas if you go to a different person's stream, Fifi or I'm trying to think of a Chibidoki, when they're a little bit more, Chibidoki is probably the best example, is a little bit like crazier, and they definitely have like a little bit more of a funny vibe to them, and it's a completely different feel, right? And they're acting their personality, you know, they're just them. And that's the thing, like as long as you act like yourself, there you go. You're very good at math, so thank you. Yeah, I do like math. I do. No wonder some are busty. That is a personality trait. That's 2 big personalities that can stand out, I guess. That's fair. All right, let's go back to the cards. The heart of the cards. All right, Boomy. We already had a regular and a holo, so that's going to the side. This is our first mascot actually for Sayu, I believe. Let me double check. Mascots. Water type. Yeah. Shark mode. Fluffer. I think we already had Fluffer, don't we? No, actually. All right, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so we just finished our water mascots. So any more water mascots that are regular, they're getting bounced. Demi, we already have 8 regular, so we don't need an extra. Yenko is an 8 common. Okay, we just need Spite, and then we finish our water 8s as well. Vienna, that's new for us. What are we on that? Okay, we need 3 more plats actually for this. This is a new world card for us. +1 to all PL10 VTubers on the board. That's actually insane. There's a wow. Hollow version, not a Harlot version. A hollow version of Sporelit Cavern, which we only had the regular version of it. And we actually had 2. We had 2 of those. Now we have a hollow version, which is cool. And then a 9 Demi, which we're going to keep no matter what. And then Cattens, which is a hollow version of Obi Kitty Cat's mascots. Cool. All right, so that's, I believe, all extra, not extras. Did we ever have we do have a 9 Demi, so technically that's a dupe, but we're going to still catalog it. Curious, how did you make your VTuber? Is there like a creation site or did you have it commissioned? So I had it commissioned. I am not what you would call the artistic type. Um, so I had my beautiful, amazing model mama make mine, who is Mofu. Um, and Mofu's amazing. She did amazing with my VTuber, and I don't shy from that. I wish more people found her so that she could do VTuber for them. I do not hold her back in any regard, and I wish her all the best, and I hope she gets more and more commissions because her VTubers are amazing. And then she partners with Shiro, who does the rigging. So why I can move and why my hair is so bouncy, why my face is so expressive. The art, the colors, the vibes of what you see is all Mofu. But how I express myself, the smile, the smirk, all the movements, little tassels on my chin that move, all of that is Shiro. And Shiro is a unsung hero of the duo team that did my VTubing model. So yeah. Did you tell her the features you want? Creating a VTuber is a very long process. You kind of go to them. A lot of people, what they do is they have a character sheet. So they kind of have a baseline of what their character that they kind of want. So I did not. So it's kind of one of two ways. So if you're good with art, or if you commission someone to make a character sheet, you can kind of make the character already. So Vixen, when he first came up, was just baseline, just kind of looked like what I look like right now, just not as detailed, not as beautiful and amazing as I am. And then over time, she slowly obviously started to work on actually art testing, but basically think of a sketch with color. That's basically what she did, but she's an amazing artist, so her sketches look like fucking fantastic. So I already loved it when I saw what we had. And then obviously during that time period, usually with character sheet, if you already had one or if you just had one created by the person who is doing your VTuber model, it's like an all-in-one. I did an all-in-one just because I didn't have a character sheet. And I gave her ideas. So there was a lot of references that I gave her, the idea of what I really wanted to do, the extra little features. So the mask that I have, the kunai that are on my hip, the clothing, some of the tattered looks to it as well. A lot of that was the idea of what I wanted on my VTuber model, and so that's what happened. So it's a lot of constantly talking with the artist, because the artist wants to make sure that you enjoy what they're giving them. And as an artist, I'm sure you know, Remond, as an artist, that when you make something for someone, just like you did your fan art to me, it looked really, really cool. And you like to hear when someone's like, wow, thank you, like I enjoyed the art that you gave me. So it's the same thing, like they want to make sure that you get what you want, and you know, they get to be part of the process of what's in your mind and to kind of make something. It's super, super cool. They get to make something that it's been stuck in your mind for however long and get to make it a reality. So yeah. So then you make art. So then they make the model art itself, and all the different layers so that it moves around everywhere. And then after that, the rigger will come in, the rigging model artist, whatever, comes in and makes you move around, usually by throwing it in Blender or something, is I think, or I don't know what they really use if I'm being honest, but that's how I can move around. And then slap it all together and voila, I'm alive. Yeah, that's my favorite part of being an artist. Yeah, no, seriously, like just being able to make something like from scratch and bringing like art to life, like bringing the imagination to life. You know, that's how shows we enjoy so much, anime, TV shows, and even movies. A script is brought to life through actors, and anime and all that is brought through life through animation. So making others happy. Yeah, no, yeah. It's just doing that, the things we love, and people can bring it to life, and it's so much fun, and it's like, wow, I just made someone happy. Like I think like that's something that like a lot of people don't think about. They kind of think a lot of artists like always just do it out of money, and I think to an extent, but especially when VTubing started, a lot of people was just the art community, especially everybody always lowballs themselves. So now thankfully that's not too much of a problem anymore. Probably is some here and there for maybe up and coming artists, But yeah, if I had to say something to artists, like never lowball yourself. I'm not an artist myself, but I do have commissions going on. I've done emotes, I've done um, things themselves. And if you're ever getting commission, never ever try to skimp out the artist. If they have a specific price, and look, if you're hurting for money or whatever, totally fine. But you know, just save up for it. You know, just save up a little bit more for it. If you want that extra thing, you know, make sure you can get it. You know, and that's what I would have to say. Make sure the artist gets paid for what they do. You know, they have a lot of time in art and their craft, and that's what you're paying for. I do tattoos. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I love tattoos. I think tattoos are awesome, and I give major respect because having tattoos and also making them super cool. Doing art for money. Funny joke. I think it definitely starts out of a place of love and care for the craft, which is why I think a lot of artists also do it for free for friends and stuff like that, and kind of get the experience. But I definitely do think like over time, like if you have a good craft and you kind of trust that a lot of people would like it, and even if you don't think they will, throw yourself out there, see what they do. And you know, there's a lot of sites where people do skeb commissions and stuff like that you can just kind of like surprise me art and stuff like that. So you know, if people like your art, you know, make a bunch of drafts of stuff, like make a bunch of like art pieces, throw it up on a site, and see if someone bites and if someone likes your art style enough and does it. And then you can add their art to your collection and be like, hey, I did this, and you can get the ball moving. So yeah, I'm not too big into the sphere. I'm not big enough. I mean, I'm still new to the sphere in general. I mean, I've been watching VTubing for a very long time, and I've known the behind the scenes a lot, but doing it yourself is a completely different feel, that's for sure. So anyways, cards. Yes. Let's switch back over here. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I like yapping too much. Yap. All right. Let's go to mascots. Oh, that's right. Mascots. We have 2 water ones, which actually fills out our water. Finally. But yeah. Hold up. Here we go. Why don't you show us some of your drawings, Vixen? Because I don't draw. I'm not very good at art. I would be very crazy to do it. Nothing against it. I'm just yeah. Like I have not put my time and energy into it. And so that's why, I guess. It would take a lot of time and energy, and that's something that I know a lot of people have put a lot of time and energy in, and I give them a lot of respect for it. But me, myself, and I am not an artist by trade, and it's obviously, it's just like a craft. I know that you have to get into it and just put time and effort into it, but no, I'm not an artist. No, I'm not an artist. No. I would never say that. No. Sorry if I did say that. Not an artist. Nope. I am not. I had a VTuber artist who did my model, and I had a rigging artist who did the rigging for my model, but I myself am not an artist. And I've had people who do what's it called? My emojis for me, and I've had people who've done my which whenever we can, I'd love to get my emojis in here. And then the fan art, actually on my YouTube, I did have somebody recently do an art piece for me as well. So yeah. But yeah, nope, not an artist. Maybe I heard wrong, what a pity. Yeah, I know. Sadly, that was not one thing that I did when I was younger. Definitely do wish that I did, because I did like to draw when I was younger. But never really got into it past that. I like to do like little stupid sketches, but that was it. And I've done a few things here and there, like when I was in high school, we had to take a class, an art class, which our teacher was a lot more snobby when it came to it, so we had to follow a lot of principles. So I understand a lot of the principles behind art, but I just haven't haven't really put the time and energy actually to be good at it, I guess is the best way to say it. All right, let's add our 9 demi. What am I doing? Okay, so there's another demi. Okay, so we have 2 9 demis. I already knew that actually. It's just been a while since I actually looked at the cards because I've been yapping away. How old are you? The world may never know. No, I'm 23. 23-year-old shinobi. Mascots here, and it's gonna be a Cattens, but it is a hollow Cattens. Here we go, and then Sporelit Cavern. But this is a no element, so, and it is a hollow though. So we're gonna put this over here. 23. Whoa, just 3 years older than me. Yeah. Not what you guys expecting me to be old? Like, were you guys like, damn, this motherfucker old? Damn, boy. This bitch don't shut up. Here we go. Here and here and here we go. All right, so we're gonna do. This is a hollow. This is a hollow. None of the other ones are hollows. I don't think so. 8 cards. Perfect. 40%. Let's go. Broke it. I thought you were a bit older because you work. Yeah, I did. I finished my study. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Yeah. I did finish my study. Yes. I did go to uni. And that's actually why I started VTubing basically as soon as I got out of uni. I had a lot of scholarships. So that's why I got out of college actually debt free, practically debt free. I mean, I call it debt free. I had like a little bit of debt left to I think my parents took like a payment and that was it. But yeah. So I had a lot of scholarships. Boy genius. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, maybe not. Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think I'm super smart. But thank you. I think I am smart, and then I make stupid decisions, and then I'm like, oh wow, maybe I ain't that smart in as much as I thought. No, but we all make ideas and smarts and mistakes. Also, a lot of that's like book smart too. Like, are you just book smart? Which studying's never been a problem for me. So that's something that's like it's just studying for me. So I never had a problem with it. But a lot of people have like a lot of bigger. A lot of people are just better at other things. Like they're better at remembering things, or they're better at like street smarts, if you will. Okay, now the site isn't. Oh no. Okay, just lagged. Okay, I had a heart attack. Okay, we already have a Demon Knight, so we're gonna throw it over there. Oh, I've just been popping. I haven't been showing. Okay, the other ones were no-go. So the 2 cards we already have in there were there. Nice. What did you study? Well, obviously I didn't study anything for high school. For college, I was a marketing major, which I know doesn't really sound super duper smart stuff. But the classes I was in, a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, business majors, stupid. They don't know what they're doing." Super easy classes. And don't get me wrong, some of those classes, oh wow. I mean, I slept through half those classes, which I never did before. It was like 2 classes I slept through because it was just so easy. But when I went to the college, they wanted me to take trigonometry because I had done so well in calculus in high school for my grades, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take the easy class, and I'm going to not worry about trigonometry and actually focus on the more difficult classes for myself. And that was better in the long run because I got better grades in those harder classes because I had more time to spend on them. So it was definitely in the better better mindset for myself. But yeah. I mean, the business classes in general weren't really that difficult. Freem we already have. Some of them, on the other hand, were like corporate finance, business statistics. I love math, but business statistics and corporate finance. And then also like accounting. Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on accounting. Anyways, platinum, uncommons. We already have Banana, so we're good. And she's not hollow, so she's not an extra. Numi, there we go. Adding a Numi. Here. I'm actually just gonna side by side add them, and then we can kind of go through them later. Sweet domain. Okay, domain. Okay, that was cool. Okay, I like that. Interesting. Okay, I like that. That was kind of cool. Sweet domain. I love that. Sweet domain. Yeah. Ooh, shimmering depths. The hollow. After combat, players submerge a VTuber they control. That's cool. You can submerge them. Damn. A 9 Toma, which we already have, I'm pretty sure, but doesn't matter because we're gonna grab it anyways. We're gonna add another one. Yes, we do, but we already have one. It doesn't matter. And then Burnt Pup, which we already have, but we're gonna add it anyways again because it is a hollow. Hello. Is me you're looking for? You're looking for? Alright, nope. Okay, so Shimmering Depths with a hollow. Burnt Pups with a hollow. Everything else was normal. Yeah. Everything else was a hollow, was regular. 41%, almost 42. 41.8%. Business statistics, just the name makes me scared what it is. Look, I love stats, don't get me wrong, and I took a class called Marketing Research that used a lot of business statistics. The thing with business statistics is that I love math, but there's a lot going on in business statistics. There's a lot all at once, and the class that I took, I could either take regular statistics or business statistics. And it's funny because people always say, you know, the business curriculum is a lot easier than everything else, which to an extent it really is. But adding business to statistics somehow actually made it worse. Which it made it cool and interesting, don't get me wrong. Like, all of my classes were cool and interesting, and I love them, and I'm very thankful for them, for the things I learned. But at the same time, man, oh man, I saw something extremely fucking shiny back there. But yeah. Seems very complicated indeed, but you managed. I did manage. Somehow, some way, walked out with a 3 point something GPA. I don't remember what it was. And yeah, that was it. And I really didn't try that much in college. Probably should have, but I was focusing on sports as well. So I was kind of like bouncing between, and I worked as well in uni. That's how I kind of paid off. And then I also had a lot of scholarships, sports scholarships, stuff from high school, from basically, you are smart or you are not smart, so here's money. I was mainly because I did have good grades. But yeah. Oh nice, you're a genius. I am not a genius. I was not number one in my class, that's for sure. One of my friends was. She's a brainiac. I can't even do that. Genius and an athlete. Yeah, well, genius is, you guys are giving me a lot of extra grace, but you practice sports too. I did practice sports, yeah. So I played football, both types of football, so American football and soccer. So yeah, I was playing a lot of, I injured myself a lot while I was playing football, like American football, so I had a lot of issues. Messed up my ankles a lot, messed up my shoulders. So I was a receiver, so I got hit a lot, and that forced me to kind of want to play soccer as soon as I got into high school and then into college. So, which still the ankle problem, but it was more my knees once I got older. But yeah, it is what it is. He's like an anime main character. Go from an anime main character. I wish I was an anime main character. Just as long as I wasn't dense. Could I be an anime main character that wasn't dense? Like, could I have my brain, like my smarts, like my common sense as an anime main character? As long as I could keep that, I think I'll be fine. Like, if I see a girl flirting with me, could I just like make sure that I know what the hell's going on? Oh, cool. The attractive protagonist that all girls are score in love with him. I'm not gonna go into my love life, that's for sure. In high school, that'll be for another day, and there's not enough drinks in me right now to even touch that with a 10-foot pole. Anyways, back to to fantastic things over here. We have Bro, which actually, or we already have. I believe yes, we already have all the platinums. So go on. Grass, I believe this is new actually. This might be our last one. He's our last one. Boom. All right, we don't need you anymore. Wait, okay, no, we need to keep you. I almost just threw you away. Not threw you away, but threw you in the pool party droid. Already have ya. Totless, already have ya. Toma, already have ya. Tsuko, already have ya. Support brick by brick, already have ya. Wow, this entire pack. Bimbop, already have ya. Oh, Hollow 9 Totless. That's cool. No, why? I'm excited to know more about you. There's a lot of reasons why that won't get taught. He said 10-foot pole. Oh, wait, I did. When did I say 10-foot pole? My brain. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, main character energy. 10 main character energy. And then 10 egg and a 9 hollow Totless. You guys see on main character energy, I work and then I come here and I get to open VTuber cards and talk to people online. Explain to me how. Explain the common. Explain the connection. Where the connection. Anyways, don't clip that. Okay, 9 hollow Totless. This is new. Okay, so we're gonna add this. Rare Totless. I need to go to the electric realm. We already have a Totless, but we're gonna, as I say, hollowify. And then we have a 10 egg. Boom. First 10 lightning. Electric. Damn it, I keep saying that every damn time. Okay. Hollow Totless. Boom. Only 3 new cards. Everything else was not. Pretty good ending of the pack, though, I'm not gonna lie. You're too nice, I just want to eat you. Well, please don't eat me. Please, this is not Tokyo Ghoul. You cannot just eat people. Or Peak. Peak actually came out with an update. That's what I'm going to be looking to play with a friend on Saturday, so when we stream. I'm trying to do 2 times a week. Lolly called me out, says I wasn't streaming enough, and you're right. I'm trying to stream more. That's why we're doing this. So Saturdays, we might actually no, wait, what am I talking about? Wednesdays, we might do card pack opening streams, and Saturdays we'll just do other things like gachas or I don't know, game with friends or something. And Wednesdays streams might just be like stream games with friends or this or just random. It probably won't be able to happen every week, but I'd like to try to do that. If you have watched my streams in the past, you would know Admiral, Echo, Rift, Huni. I've had a lot of those people already on. We did like was it Repo? We played Repo. Why no, stay, why? Should I oh la la la, should I leave? No, don't stay. No, don't wait. No, don't leave. Wait. No, wait, stay. Don't leave. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Don't leave. That's funny. Should I leave? Oh la la la. Oh la la la. Yeah. Were you talking about what's his name? Baby No Money. We love Baby No Money. I love him. I love his music. His music's so funny, and he's been adding a lot to like the VTuber space as well. Well, not VTuber. Well, VTubers and like in general anime and everything. So. Good job, spectacular. Echo, oh yes. Don't stay. Yeah, I know. I know, I slipped up. Forced Ollie we just got. Bro. Giga Gambling. Me when I play gacha games. Alright, Chacha, your V-mom. We only... Okay, we finally got... all of the water. Spite, I love Spite. She's such a funny, cool VTuber. Okay. And then grass, sky. Okay, garden sky. Sky dark we already have as well. It's partial. Vaulted treasure, we already have a regular version and a hollow, I believe. So let me double check before I speak out of my ass. We already have a regular. Yep. Okay. So this is going in the extra bin. Cyanide, we already have extras. 9, it's an extra, but we keep it. And an 8 hollow Sayu, we keep. I think we finished our 8 water we did with that Spite. So we're gonna put her here. Cha-Cha, your V-Mom? Did we finish fire with her? Wait, we've already had? No, okay, we had a regular. I mean, we had a hollow, not a regular, so this is still new for us. It was right there. So we need Ikumi. Ikumi for fire, and then we're finished with fire, and then all we have to worry about is hollows. Electric, we have to get regular coconuts. We've had a 9 hollow coconuts, and I believe a regular 9 coconuts, but not an 8. Water type, we just finished with the Spite. Grass types, we need Spring Bow, Juniper Actus, and then we need Juniper, and then we just got Sky, so we only need Juniper and Bow, which I will take. Pretty good W's here so far. Pretty happy about that. Even though those were commons, don't care. And then we have a 9 Totless here, and I don't know if we had a regular 9 Totless. We already had a regular 9 Totless, but we're gonna add it in anyways because it is a 9. And then an 8 hollow Sayu was a water this time, and there's a first hollow for him, which is cool. Boom, starting to grab more and more cards. Okay, Sayu is the only hollow of this pack, and it's only 5 cards, but hey, 5 is better than we've been getting recently. We've been getting like 1 and 2%. We're getting like a couple of cards, but what's your favorite anime, Vixen? Ooh, that's hard. That's an interesting question. I would have to say, at the end of the day, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. It's just my favorite. I love Kurapika. The main character doesn't feel like an idiot, and stupid, and actually, I don't know. It's a very well done shonen. That's all. It does its job, and it does its job well. I feel like that's pretty cool. So yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I love Sword Art Online. I know that's a hot take, but I love Sword Art Online. Saijaku Muhai no Bahamut. It's a pretty good 12th episode anime. Even better than that is Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry, the Chivalry of a Failed Knight. It's a pretty good one. Really, really good anime. I wish the type of style in the anime that was done really well, but the like styles of like swordplay and like power stuff in that was really cool. Plus, Hunter x Hunter. The other thing is also Hunter x Hunter has like the best like energy system. So they've had what's it called? The Nen system. It's like the best system ever, in my opinion, for power. The one that he's the hot main character all the girls and boys want is the favorite anime. Well, hey, it's not my fault if I attract both sides of the equator, okay? Not my problem. Well, it is my problem, actually. It's not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Vixen, I saw you, but I got Mualani. Oh, ID if you saw. I don't know if you saw, but I got Mualani. I did. I know you also said you did a drawing of her. I saw that. That was really cool. I reacted to it. It looked cool. Congrats. I know you said like you went for some stuff and then you didn't, and then you didn't get her, but hey, I'm glad you got her. I'm glad like you made the decision too. Like, I think at the end of the day, like you can always go to a content creator, you can always go to a friend, whatever, and always ask like their opinion. At the end of the day, it's your decision, and never feel bad about making a decision with a gacha game, because what's going to feel better? What's going to make you play longer? You know, listening to a content creator tell you step by step who you should pull for, or actually pulling what you want, you know? That's where you're going to actually get some interesting stuff. Oh, nice. Me too. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is awesome. I heard about Hunter x Hunter a lot, but didn't watch it before. It's a very good anime. It takes a little while to get through. I'm going to be honest. It's about 200 episodes or something like that. But very worth it. a lot of different arcs as well, and you get to grow with the characters, so it's pretty cool. Probably the extent of what I'll get through as an anime right now. I've been rewatching a lot of things because I hit like 400 to 500 anime when I was in high school and kept, well, yeah, and then I kept watching because my goal was to hit 500 anime. So I watched a lot of 12 episode nothing anime to kind of hit it. And then I got to 600 by the time I was in college, and I was like, I can't do it. I've been watching anime for a very long time, and I did not tell people. I was a closeted anime fan for a very long time. It was not very popular, especially when you play sports and everything. It's not very popular to watch anime, so that's for sure. Well, not anymore. It is now. Now it's fucking cool. That just was not a thing back then. Now I get to wear merch like this, and you know, I could show you my front, but I'd have to take it off, and I'm not doing that on stream. That is not the right site. I let the 50-50 decide, then got catching and decided I wanted her. I know you said you got the catching and you went and got her. I'm glad you made that decision though, like, you know what I mean? You got what you wanted. Mulan is so fun to play. She is a lot of fun to play. Personally I don't have her, but I know that my friend Rift really likes playing her, so it doesn't surprise me. 500 anime. Yeah, you're a nerd. yeah, basically. Yeah. It's very popular when it is very popular. When was anime not popular? At least in the West, it wasn't popular, like America. Not very popular here at all for a very long time. Only until a couple of years ago, maybe four years ago, especially when the pandemic hit. And maybe maybe a year before that, but yeah, it was. And even still, when it was getting popular, it was still got a lot of backlash for being weird and like nerdy and stuff like that. Do you also read manga? I do. Hold up, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm reading right now. Wait, hold up. I need to move my... Well, hold up. Okay, here we go. I'm reading Gachiakuta right now. Gachiakuta just came out with an anime, so I stopped reading for a minute or two, for a little bit, and then that was it. So, yeah. Yeah, very cool manga, and the anime is really good. It's weekly right now, so it's only a couple episodes are out right now, and it's kind of cool to like get into the anime like right before it kind of gets popular. So it's kind of cool to see that. But and then an unknown one that I'm reading, an unknown one that I don't think a lot of people know about is Tokyo Aliens. I'm on volume 7 right now. Absolutely insane, super fun anime. Kaiju number 8 like esque style like world, but funnier maybe. And it's sometimes serious. I don't know. It's very cool. And then of course, because I love a certain someone who's also a shinobi, I am reading Hell's Paradise. So there's a lot more over there, but I'm not going to keep bringing out manga to throw at. But yeah, I'm actually building another desk actually right behind me to showcase some more manga that I buy, because I'm buying more and it's a problem. Do either of you drink? I used to, not anymore. No more drinking. Bad drinks. I used to drink when I was in college, but no, not anymore. Yeah, nope, not anymore. And then I used to make drinks as well, but yeah. No more, no mas. Was watching Funny Person the Persona tweak while he was away. The Persona tweak? Did he really like the Persona games and he was just tweaking that he couldn't play, or? It's a very spontaneous question, but I don't. Understandable. Yeah, I stopped. It's yeah. Health. Not good for health. And I want to actually care about my body. Not to say anything against people who don't. It's totally fine. Do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do. It's your life. Live it. Back to speaking of my life and live it. We already have spoof, and it's not a hollow, so it's going into the nothingness bin. Baby Moth, we already have. Gumi, we already have. Ellie 8, we already have, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna double check. Yes, we already have a regular 8 of her. Egg, I know we have a regular 8 of her. Onikanze, we already have. This World, we already have. A regular Hot Pot, we actually don't have. So I'm going to keep that support. This is the first card of the pack we could use. A regular Hot Pot. Support deck. A 9, Sayu. And then a Giga. Mascot here. Hollow mascot Giga. Giga. And then the 9 Sayu. Which we already have, but it's another one. Okay, 9 you and Hollow of you. All right, we're at 43%. So I don't think we can get to 50% tonight. I thought maybe best case scenario we could, but I don't think we can unless we can get some. Unless all these cards are new, we're most likely not getting it because this 4 packs and then we're done. So we've opened 28 packs. If we were at now you understand why last time I did opened 1 box it took 3 hours, like 2.5 hours, maybe more actually. It's in my archives. You could probably look, but it was only 1 box, and the old boxes of set 1 only had 28 packs in it. Now these have 32, so technically all of this is technically 1 old box. So we actually have 4 packs left, and that's basically when I would be done, and I would open the box topper and then we'd be done. But we have 4 more packs and we'll open the box topper and we'll be done for this stream. Like I said, we'll probably do this once a week, maybe each Wednesday, which is gonna it'll keep me alive and on my toes to want to actually get a stream on Wednesday, because we'll get to do this fun stuff on Wednesdays. But yeah. Yep, not healthy. Oh yeah. Oh no, when you walked away from the keyboard, the persona was tweaking. Oh, persona. Oh my. Oh, okay, my VTuber. Okay. yeah. That's fair. Yeah, my VTuber gonna go whack when it does not recognize that I'm there. I also have a lot of settings that are focused on my face. And I have like VBridger on as well, it's tracking each of my eye movements and my mouth movements a little bit better than regular VTube Studio. So, and I already have and the reason why is I have a problem with opening and not opening my mouth wide enough, because I'm just really, I wouldn't say soft spoken. I just have a very monotone voice. I just have a very calming voice, I guess. And is what I only realized that once I started doing content. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's why I have to use a lot of extra programs to kind of help track my face a little bit more. But all good. Yes, exactly, was funny. Do you also drink, or? Yes, often. Valid. I know a lot of people who do. I'm not one of those people. I totally, like, if you want to, dude, go vibe, dude, do what you gotta do. Do it. I think like a lot of people enjoy like social drinking as well, like drinking with friends and enjoying time. That's totally, like, I get that. I'll do the same, except I just grab virgin stuff, you know, grab drinks without any alcohol. I'll be sad that we won't see these majestic gloves for a while. Once a week, and then there'll be no need for them anymore after we're done opening boxes. So 4 weeks, we got 4 weeks, 3 more weeks after this, and then the majestic gloves go away. Maybe not forever. We'll maybe try to find some hand cam streams. Maybe if there's, I don't know, a controller for me to use, I guess. But I feel like watching me, like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be weird. Yes, you're very calm. Thank you. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Yeah, I recognize it from the Interact videos. Yeah, like there's no matter what, you're gonna see like, I agree, very calm. Yeah, there's like no matter what, it's just, that's just how I am. You're really amazing. Oh, thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing too. I mean, you guys have been here for a while just chilling and chatting, so you guys are amazing. 3 weeks. Yep. 3 weeks. 3 more boxes once a week. What's the purpose of the gloves? Style, fashion? Yeah, I mean my model. I think I just didn't show. Just hide myself. My model has gloves. If you look on his hands, I have gloves. So, yeah. Yes, part of the VTuber persona, if you will. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At first I thought he was going to kill someone. Yes, these hands are for murdering. How'd you know? How'd you know? How could you guess it? Well, I guess the get up doesn't really help, I guess. That's fair. But look at my nice little petals on my arm. You have the outfit too? No, I don't. No. I'm not full cosplaying my VTuber. That would be cool if I did. I'd have to find... I do have a kimono in a very similar style to this, where it's black and it does have gold on it, but which is another inspiration for what I'm wearing, considering a lot of them wore similar garbs. Not kimonos, but very similar garbs. So, I like these blue flowers. Yeah, they're from Silvervale. Hold up. Actually, I feel like I'm a little bit... I feel like I'm a little big here. Here we go. Yeah, it's from Silvervale. Speaking of Silvervale, I show you once again. I got this amazing cup from her. Well, not from her, from Gamersupps, who also did these cards. But it's a metal shaker. So, the, I have a bunch of, like, VTuber merch. So, like, for instance, that's what I'm drinking right now. So it's just Gamersupps. But, once again, same people that do this, but... I took a full pic of the VTuber art. I'll try and draw some fan art up. Oh, you don't have to, but thank you. It's up to you. I thought they were for carpal tunnel. Honestly, very fair. If I did have like a stylus and I was like drawing art from like digitally, it would definitely be helpful. That's for sure. Oh my goodness, you just heard me gulping. Ugh, that's disgusting. I'm dying. Or practically boxing. That is true. You do use these for box. You put these, well, usually you wrap, but similar. I guess if you put like, if you maybe put a brace somehow here and then wrapped it, maybe for like tapping, and then you put gloves over them. But yeah. Oh, it looks so good. I took a full pic. Oh, yes. What happened? Yes. I just took a drink. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. Also, does the music in the background sound too much? Or is it quiet enough where it's like, I'm not drowning myself out, but it's also like nice and in the background? And can you guys even hear it? You guys can't hear it at all? Okay, this entire time I thought I could hear it. Okay, how about that? Is that nice and calm in the background, or is it too much now? The music was good. Okay, it was good. It was good where it was at. Okay, well, either is fine. All right, we're going in the middle then. Guilty, we already have. Wait, hold up. Let me pull up my other. Okay. Guilty, we already have. Here. Spoof, we already have. Cerberus, we already have. Lord Aethelstan, I don't know if we have you actually. We already have a regular Aethelstan. We already have a regular Limu. I'm gonna double check that just in case, because I want to double check a lot of these. Yeah, we already have full water. I already knew that. And fire, we're only waiting on Ikumi, so this is a regular, so it's getting trashed. Not trash, but GG easy support card. Perfect. Okay, this is a new support card that we haven't had yet. And it's one of my favorite content creators ever. Charlie, Moist Critical. We're only missing 3 more, and one of them is another one of my favorite content creators, Sea Dog VA. But Charlie's here, so we got this one. What is this? +1 PL lock. If you have less points than your opponent, +1 to a backstage VTuber. Oh, that's cool. Cottontail VA is a 9 for us. Cool. Looks like Water's going to be our biggest one here. And then a Hollow Benson. Hollow Benson. We didn't have a Hollow Benson. That's the first. So 3 new cards. Still not terrible. It's 43.6% now out of all the maximum. We have 152 cards out of 349. So probably won't get to 50%. Maybe. Maybe if these cards go crazy, we will. It's really calm and quiet. What song is that? It's a song that I got from Epidemic Sound, so I pay so that they don't copyright strike me. It's basically copyright-free music as long as you pay their subscription, basically. It's like $100 a month or whatever, or not a month, $100 a year. So I just paid for it because I wanted music, and I started to put it in my YouTube videos, but I don't make YouTube videos as much anymore, just because I enjoy streaming more, and I wanted to get more to streaming. So I hate running out of resin. Understandable. I think everyone does. If we had a bigger cap, I think that would help. If it did something like Star Rail and Zenless, where there would be like a backup after it hits the cap of like, even if it only gives you resin half as fast or whatever, it still at least gives you some. So if you're like gone for an extra day or whatever and can't do anything, at least it's still giving you some, if not at least the exact amount. Even if it's only half, it's still some extra resin to hold. So server do you play in? Ah, yes, NA. I play in NA as well. Oh, that's right, actually, we're friends. What am I talking about? Force Ollie. Boom. I don't understand. Aren't songs allowed in Twitch anyways? Yes, but the VODs will get copyright striked. So you can have music playing in the background as long as you're showing like Twitch or something like, or like Spotify or YouTube Music somewhere on the screen, and saying, hey, this is the song I'm playing, like Ed Sheeran, whatever, or whatever it is, you know, then yeah, you could just do that. But your VOD, or basically the stream, whenever it's like uploaded as a video, gets put up on Twitch, the VOD will get copyright striked, and that makes a problem. But I have my Epidemic Sound, and so basically they have like copyright free music. You just have to pay them, and then you get it. And it's not like I have to pay XYZ person, you know, some random company, which would be an insane amount of money. So it's really quiet anyways. It is, yeah. It's supposed to be background music so that when I'm not talking or whatever, or at the beginning of the stream, it's kind of just barely in the background. It's just a nice little quiet little intro. It's not supposed to be anything crazy. Anyway, Simp, do we have, I know we have him. I don't know if we have a regular version. We do not. All right, new card. We'll take that. Burnt Pup, I know we have a regular version. Vey. Do we have a regular Vey or do we have a hollow Vey? We have a regular Vey. Okay. Ghost Tricky, I know we have a regular version. I'm just gonna check because I want to. Yep. My brain's dead again. I think I fucked up my mascots and cards and everything again. No, I just did recently with that one. That most recent pack. Nope, with the last few packs too. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, that was the farthest it went. Okay. Okay, there we go. Eight Totless, I'm pretty sure we have. Yes, we do. Restraining Order. Perfect. Did not have this card. Okay, now we're only waiting for a world premiere and massive legend. Is the only other support cards that we need. Like regular versions. Well, tit for tat, we need a regular version as well, actually, but. And then we've got all regular first editions, but restraining order we can keep. Hollow Let's Play we already have. 9 Hollow Alchemy and a 10 buff pup. Okay, that was actually a goated card at the end. A goated pack. Really good pack, actually. Damn. Okay. Oh, sad, but it's okay. Vixen, one day I'll give you my account and I'll enter my friend's account and then we can play together. Okay. Sure, yeah. I'll get to see all your amazing stuff that you have. All the stuffs. Alright, here we go. What are we going to do here? Alright. So, Simp, we're going to add as one of the mascots. We already have Simp. And we added Restraining Order. So, we already added these two. Slowly dying. Okay. And then support. Oh, all right. These amazing cards. We have another Let's Play. Hollow. We have a 9 Hollow Alchemy or Yoklesh. Okay. Put you here. And then our 10 beautiful buff pup. Fire, here we go. Alchemy was a hollow. Let's Play was a hollow. And the other two were non-hollows. 44.4%. We're actually making way more progress. I didn't think we were going to hit 45%, if I'm being honest with you. We might not, actually. I was wondering if I should pull Mualani weapon. Totally up to you. I mean, if you have the funds, but honestly, I know you're already looking to grab some characters in, not the beginning of Nodcry, but you're also looking to grab Yelan, and she is going to be in the second half of 6.0, so I would probably wait. That's just my personal opinion, though. Totally up to you on what you want to do, but I would probably wait. Nobu, we already have. It's really good if you're free to play. I would say her weapon is a necessity. It's really not. It's a very good weapon, though. I do have to agree. It is a very good weapon, not necessary. Kettons, which we already have a regular and a hollow version. I'm not free to play, but I don't want to spend. Yeah, then don't. I wouldn't. I feel you. I guess I'll stick to it for now and think on it when she's built. Yep, there you go. Save for Nodcry. There you go. Yep. That's true. Plus, I have no resources to level a weapon. It's weird her weapon doesn't buff her burst. Well, most of her damage actually comes in her normal attacks, so you don't really need damage from the burst. Although the burst is a nice chunk of damage. It's kind of like Wanderer or Shao or something. Well, not Shao. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like Wanderer, where it's like in Hazo or something. Like like if Wanderer had Wanderer's weapon doesn't increase his burst damage. I'm pretty sure it's just normal attacks. Vixen, did you see Flint's trailer? I saw it came out today, but I was working as soon as I got back from a Shinobi contract. As soon as I got back from work, had to basically get all of this figured out because I've done hand cam streams before, but some stuff has changed. My lighting in the room has changed. I've moved things around and the gloves and all. There was yeah, get the boxes and everything. I had a lot to do, so I couldn't actually watch it, but. Fixing it was out today. It's crazy. I know it looks cool. I saw like the intro part, but I haven't actually watched like everything, so we will later. All right. Baby Moth we already have. Okay. 8 Sayu I know we have because we're down with water, so extra. I know we have an Ain. I don't need to look at it. I already know we have Rainho because I literally just said we're full at water. And Strombolian Cradle, we already have a regular and a hollow version of it. Why do I keep putting that there? Oh my goodness, and I did it over here. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't do it over here. Regular hot pot. Yeah, we already have a regular hot pot. And a regular 9 spite, which you'll love to see. Add this to the group. We have a lot of water actually. And then an 8 hollow Captain Hana. So the only new things that we had here was an 8 hollow Captain Hana and a spite. Only 2 new cards. Totally fine. At the end of the day, we've had, hold up, 8 hollow here. We're gonna open this last pack, and if we get a 10 water, we'll have a 10 from every single element. Now we technically have 5 because we have 2 metal or platinum, but that's insane. 2 secret rares, a bunch of hollow worlds, 5 10s, a bunch of hollows, and a bunch of 9s. Lots of hollows on our support cards. Honestly, a very good box. Did you watch any romantic animes before? I love romantic anime. I like rom-coms. If I had to choose a favorite rom-com, it's probably Toradora. Toradora is just amazing and perfect. I absolutely fucking love that anime. Love, love, love that anime. Toradora is amazing. And if you haven't watched it, you definitely should because it's amazing. Another rom-com. Well, it's not even really. Kimi no Nawa? Kimi no Nawa. I don't know if I have, if I'm being honest with you. Your Name. I love that movie. It beautifully, like, it's visually stunning, but it's also just a really good story. We all have this mascot, by the way, so we don't need this. But I am paying attention, but I am just also doing this as well. We already have this. We already have base model Fifi Feet. Bandit and Ace, we already have. Cha-Cha, your V-Mom. I think we had a regular... Did we? Or did we only have the hollow? No, we have a regular, so this is an extra. Camila, we already have. Base. We already have Rainho. Critical Condition, we already have actually, so we have to put him over here. GG Easy, a hollow support. We do not have. And then, ooh, Shy Lily 9 is an amazing pull as a last pack, by the way. Amazing, considering, boom, there we go. We're slowly chipping away. And then an 8 hollow Spring Bow, which we need as well. Spring Bow, we don't even have a regular bow, we have a hollow. And GG Easy, we have a hollow. 45.3% for new cards today. Out of 349. I think we did absolutely fantastic. I think all these cards are absolutely amazing, and I am enjoying every fucking second of it, so I'm happy. But there we go. Absolutely insane. But let's oh yeah, hold up. So these are our 10s and our secret rares as well. Right here. So all of this. Oh, I guess you can't really see this one very well. But her over here. It's the buff pup. Oh, Toradora. Yes, I watched the trailer only, but I didn't watch it. Very good. I think if you like romance and especially rom-coms, it's amazing. Yeah, I agree. The visuals and music make the movie like magic. Yep. Very good. If it's good, I'll add it to my list. It's amazing. Oh, is Kimi no Nawa good? I mean, if it's awesome, I'll give it a watch at some point. Right now I'm keeping up with Dandadan, Gachiakta, and Kaiju number 8 for the seasonal anime. And then in my off time, I'm rewatching Hunter x Hunter. I've taken a break for about a month or two now on it because I got to the Chimera Ant arc, and it's a very good arc. but I binged it really hard for a long time. So I'm gonna kind of I took a break for a little bit. Once maybe I have a little bit more time, I'll definitely kind of pick Hunter x Hunter back up and rewatch again, because I just love it. So rewatching it is always super fun. But yeah. Anyways, let's open our box topper and then we can end our stream. I'll say goodbye to you guys and we'll end out our beautiful day with each other. All right. Now, I have no clue what these numbers mean on the back here, right? 73 out of 70. Okay, well, now I know. It's Ray by Froggy Lock. Wait, what? There's... Oh. Oh, there's... I almost just had a heart attack. I thought this was a Silver Veil box topper. Holy shit. I almost just lost my shit. But still cool that I got the silver one at the very end of the box topper set, because I know that it does fill up the cards. But yeah, those are the box topper cards. Very beautiful. This is Poseidon, and then this is Ray from by Froggy Lock, and then Lusani did Poseidon's. There we go. We have two box toppers. Usually you only get one. Did I get lucky? Should I have gotten 2 box toppers? Is it supposed to be a box topper because I did... I don't know if I was supposed to get 2 box toppers, but I'm not gonna complain. So, actually, behind me doesn't look that bad. I thought I've been just like chucking all the cards behind me like that. But wow, wow, okay, that general direction. And it's not that bad actually. I was kind of surprised. I thought it looked worse. But yeah, there's one box done. My favorite card out of these, I love the Poseidon box topper. Really, really cool. But if I had to choose my favorite... Shit, I really like a lot of these VTubers. I don't know that much about Poseidon. Even though I like... It's a cool box topper, don't get me wrong. I like Milky, I like Numi, and I like Buff. And I love Aethel. I just haven't watched enough of him to really say I'm like a super fan or anything. But his card is... It's just... The art is just fucking spectacular on this thing. Like, I love him. He's super, super cool. Super funny guy. I just don't watch his content. But this art might be my favorite out of all the art in anything. Pharaoh Buff Pup, by the way, is her just everything about this looks so fucking cool. And then I've been a Numi fan for a very long time. Very long time. Just a funny, hilarious VTuber. And I like Milky, but I think if I had to, it would have to be Aethel. Aethel just looks so fucking cool. 7'3", 7'13" times 3 is their height. They're all 8 feet tall? Damn. Well, I'm dying instantaneously there. Aethel's 5'11". How tall is Buff Pup? Taller than your mom. That's insane. Okay. Weight 3,402 s'mores. Okay. Alright. The weight for Milky is soft. 169 pounds for Aethel. He weighs 170 pounds at 5'11". He's either gotta be a twig or he's just doing the 169 for funny number. Unknown is weight for Numi. Well, the Numiverse, the trio of Numis that probably do unspeakable acts to you. I love how all of these, right? The Numis are multiplying. Nyami and Natalie too. Wow, same level of swag and awkwardness though. The celestial goddess of the Milky Way galaxy with all of humanity, and guide them to remember their connection to the universe from which once they came. right? And then crafted in platinum, drawn from the gears of time, the sacred armor forged by an ancient machine god grants the wearer immunity from all pain, yet some powers remain to be seen. First place you can find a hot werewolf is in the woods. It's a fun fact that might get you killed. Or not. And then eggs thing is just suck my wiener balls. Brother, what? I just re-downloaded Elder Scrolls Online. Nice filler game when I don't have anything to do in Genshin. Totally fair. I've been playing like Battlefield 6 when I had the open beta. That was kind of helpful to play outside of gotchas. But now that it's not, I'll wait until it comes back out. So I've just been playing games with friends. This is how I'm burning through time right now. Just burn through time. But anyways, it's almost 4 hours now. That's the haul. That's everything we've got. We can look through everything we've got on this end. All elements. All our cards. We'll be able to look at everything. Wait, no. Hold up. Wait. We need to look at my collection. Hold up. My collection. There we go. Hold up. There we go. My collection. Awakened Worlds. All of my cards in their beauty. Insane. Yeah, that's what we pulled today. All of this. Insane. Favorite card of today, though, in general. That's why. I just joined again, and did you say suck my... Yeah, I don't know. Eggs 10, literally all the other ones sound super cool and super like interesting, and then eggs 10 card literally just says suck my wiener balls. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but at the bottom it just right there, it literally just says suck my wiener balls. I don't know. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to. Nor do I want to know the answer, to be honest with you. These are all the world cards that came in, which I'm super excited to see how these play in the actual game, which I probably will play at some point with like a friend or whatever, or maybe, I don't know if anybody actually even else has this game, but yeah. And then obviously got my secret rares at the bottom here. So that's cool. The VTuber cards seem a little sexual. Well, what makes you say that? We're VTubers. What do you expect from us? Okay, there are some things that we should never question. Nope. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. It's best for all of us at that point. Alright, well, that's everything I've got for this stream. Like I said, we'll look to do this probably the next few Wednesdays. And just get the next cards. Hopefully, we got some stuff from Silver, and that was actually cool. So I'm interested to see kind of what goes on, and I'm interested to see what's going on. It looks cool. It looks fun. It's yeah. All the cards are cool. All the art is amazing. The artists who did them, fantastic jobs. Yeah, I love it. It's fun. It looks cool. Hopefully I can get my sleeves in soon so I can actually protect these cards, because that's going to be my next careful step after I'm ending my stream. So speaking of which, I'm going to go do that now. And you're awesome as always. Thank you. No, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the stream. Like same as usual, Wednesdays and Saturdays my time I'll be streaming, so we'll try to keep doing this, and hopefully we can get some other good cards, and hopefully burn out some of the rest of the cards some of the other weeks. So all right, well, I am gonna dip out, so thank you guys. I might do maybe like some sooner, just so that I have like I don't know if I can do this for 4 weeks, but we'll see. So well, thank you guys once again though for jumping by and hopping by in the stream. Super cool to see you guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, day, wherever you guys are. Be safe. Know that your friendly neighborhood shinobi cares about you guys. So have a good one. Stay safe. Lots of love. Have a good one, guys. Bye. See you later.